Yeah, like the red eyes, the sharp teeth,
okay,
the strong voice.
Jegg, you've manipulated me. I think all vampires are Russian now in my head.
Yay!
Okay, Jake, can I DM? I need to DM you something because in a lot of our free time, me and Kate will talk about the campaign, and I need you to confirm or deny something for me.
Sure.
I'm confused about what it is, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Hey!
I'm suffering.
Back, buddy.
It's fine. Oh, I didn't even put one for myself. I don't feel like grabbing my VTuber today. I don't have that energy.
No, we rocking it old school tonight.
Yeah.
We're gaming in this house.
It's fine. I'm just gonna... this is it. This is my final form. Hello.
Yeah. It's
Alright.
big.
Here I am.
I'll go watch stream. You guys have fun.
Suffer the consequences.
It will just now become a kaiju. I don't think any of us will survive that.
Anyway, it's fine. I've got my emotional support axolotl. OBS fucking hates me. This is fine. Oh boy. It deleted the slut hat.
The slut hat? Oh no.
I'm gonna have to make a new slut hat. I made it at MS Paint list style and everything.
That's what the thing
What the
is.
fuck is the slut hat?
Basically, okay, so
I know what it is.
as we all know, as I've said before multiple times in chat, and in case you've forgotten, there is a reward for the first person to get in bed with an NPC in my game. The reward has been won by Steven. I had a little dunce cap, but instead of dunce, it said slut on it, and I thought it would be funny to put on his little avatar today. However, I don't have it anymore because OBS hates me. So, you're free today, Steven. This, vengeance is coming. I need a fucking Advil before we start. I'm so sorry. This is gonna be a shorter session. I don't have the fucking... I want to bully you guys. This is like the highlight of my week, to be able to bully you. So, I'm gonna do it. Where the fuck did my Advil go? Holy shit.
You should have taken the one that we bought yesterday for me.
No, but I gave that one to you because you need it.
I know, but also I have like that stuff at home.
So do I. Anyway,
Question, is that what it looks like?
Sorry.
Yeah, you're just looking at the meme.
It's funny. It's funny. Alright, well listen, I can't...
I know, I was making that and then you started having a breakdown. I was like, I'm not gonna send this now.
Bad time.
This is a bad time to send it. It's a fucking Among Us.
Shit's fell on the floor. It's fine. It's in a sealed container. It doesn't matter. Alrighty. So, where we left off last time. A bunch of you went on a little job given to you by Kid to retrieve what you now know as the Gauntlet of Endless Food, which is activated by rainwater, specifically, which is why the weather was very important. And you successfully went in there. And you did not successfully convince thank you, Liz. Hold on. Save image. Hold on. Oh.
For those of you who don't know, Liz retrieved the slut hat, so that's what we're doing right now.
It's not a PNG. It's not transparent. So this is...
Yes, I just... Okay, here, let me save this. We even save as PNGs.
It almost makes it funnier.
Save PNG, yes. it's gonna be a PNG. It's gonna be the same exact image because it's just a white background. It's not even clear.
Yes, I named Kid after Death the Kid. As you should know, he is my favorite anime character of all time. Let me have this one win. He doesn't use guns though. Maybe he does. You don't know. No, he doesn't. As you guys were kind of heading back from your, after you receiving the gauntlet, you realize what it, you guys had a good feast. You spoke to the owner of Endora's box, Ramsey did specifically. I learned that he's just an old guy, doesn't really understand what the duck was. And Rypley got a cool new wand of web because I thought it was funny. Congratulations, Spider-Man. But one thing the four of you didn't notice is that on your way back to the outside, Quinn was missing from your party. All of you lay down and have a long rest. Kat invites you back to sleep on her couch again. And your night goes by uneventful. Except for the fact that Quinn's just not there. Quinn. While you were off in the city, getting busy. At this point, you can make your way back to the outside. It is a little bit of a walk, but it's not uncommon for you to wake up first and quietly make your way out. Is there anything you want to grab from the city for your friends on your way out, or?
Bagels. Let's do bagels.
Bagels. Yeah. There's a little bagel shop that's open. You're able to go in, get like a bagel, like a dozen of nice warm bagels. Have already been cut and some buttered, with like little like things of cream cheese on the side, if that's what you want with them. And you continue your walk, out of the city and, hop and, wander back into the outside. At this point, you kind of get back around like 9:30 in the morning. At this point, the rest of Aspen Grove would wake up, generally realize that Quinn is missing. What would you guys like to do?
Oh.
I think Ramsey realizes it when he doesn't have to share the bathroom that morning. And steps outside, mid-shave, peering into the living room toward the others.
Wait. 1, 2, 3.
Is it just me or does Grips feel a little smaller than normal?
But Ripley is still in Cat's room because fuck you guys, you're not allowed to see what he looks like.
Right.
I shall not take it personally.
Yeah, no, we have everyone, right? Because we got.
I feel like someone's missing.
Oh, shit. All right. All right. I'm up. Oh.
It's probably fine.
You guys.
Everyone here.
I disagree.
What does your knock sound like? Quinn.
Why would you ask me to describe a knock?
I don't know, because I think it's funny. Describe your knock. Like, what is it? Like, is it cute? Is it, does it, like, rhyme? Like, what is it?
I mean, it's probably like a fairly simple knock. But I'm trying to think of how a slut would knock. And I don't know if that makes sense to anyone other than me.
I actually closed my roll 20. Shit, fuck.
That's
so soft today. So soft.
How do you knock like a slut?
How do you knock like a slut?
Would you just not knock?
I mean, there's a door. How do you...
Just walk in.
There you go. little slut cap for
Just
Quinn.
like up the inside.
That's love right there. That's appreciation.
There you go. Congratulations. You got
Interesting
boned
hat.
last night. And making your way back to the rest of your friends as best as you can. Who drew the Among Us in the corner? God damn it.
Don't worry about it.
I fucking hate you guys. Yeah, Quinn, you can like knock on the door and then open it if you want. I guess the door's not locked. That's Cat's problem.
Why?
I don't know.
That's so bad.
But yeah.
Yeah. Welcome back. Good to see you again.
Did you?
I would like to make a perception check.
No.
So I would know
Roll
if
an
Quinn.
insight check. No. Roll
No,
an
no.
insight check.
Caleb, that's not. I don't want to know what he was doing. I want to know if he went through his routine. I want to know if he smells bad for once.
Oh. Sure.
Okay, lovely. Thank you. Thank you.
You go through in life, you'll never smell as bad as Holly and Ripley.
That's true.
That's only a 9.
Yeah, he looks as put together as he normally does.
Yeah, no matter, even a nat 20, he would have looked put together as normal.
Yeah, it's true.
This is Quinn.
Yeah, he does not skip on self-care.
I guess, can I do an insight check?
Yeah, absolutely.
I want to know what he was up to.
Let me check my deception real quick.
Do you want to deceive though?
I mean, I feel like it's only fair.
Aw.
Aww.
No, I don't think I know. It's gonna be 21.
If you're gonna,
I can still nat 1. Don't worry.
No. I don't know.
could I would like to also attempt, for the sake of shits and giggles.
Sure, absolutely.
What's my
Liz
insight?
nat 20.
That's the only way.
Quinn's got bagels, and they smell real good.
Damn,
Quinn's got
that's a
bagels.
bagel.
That's something you, Felix and Holly notice. Quinn's got bagels, and that's exciting.
Oops.
Bagels, man.
Holly will like fucking waddle on over, and then looking up at Quinn, will just like extend a hand outwards, like palm upwards. Could I have a bagel, please?
I need to get working on stuff. I'm gonna find somewhere quiet. See you later. Can I go into town and find somewhere quiet to finish the stupid cure that I've been working on for like
I mean,
so
there's
long?
not. There's no like libraries or anything.
I don't think Kat would appreciate me doing alchemy in the middle of her living room.
Probably not. Yeah.
So I'll find somewhere else.
Go ahead, roll investigation for me, Felix, if you want to leave. Do you take a
Sounds
bagel
good.
while you leave?
Nah.
All
I
right.
will throw a bagel at him.
I was about to say the same thing. Can we both throw a bagel? That'd be funny.
You throw
Can I try to
bagels at
catch? Can I try to catch the bagels? Because that's a waste.
I'm
of
just
bagels.
offering bagels to everyone. I grab one, throw it at Felix, only to see Ramsey's hand in the bag, and then another one flies towards Felix.
I stealthed out.
Okay, Caleb, what kind of roll is this gonna be for Quinn and Ramsey?
I don't know.
Provide
Can I try
Dex?
stealthing out before they...
Okay, well, hold on. I need to make sure everybody's in the room together. Ripley, at this point, are you in the room?
Well, probably if I'm being kicked out of the room because she's getting
Sure.
changed, then yes.
Sure. Yeah, she'll kick you out. I'm mainly asking if you didn't have any questions for her or anything like that. Okay.
No, I can't
Sorry,
think of
there's like 3 things I had planned for this session, and I don't know what's going on anymore. So I'm so fucking scattered. My brain is like in 8 different locations right now.
Finish that cure.
I know. Okay, yeah, you could head out. Yeah, you could head outside. You kind of get smacked in the back of the head by a bagel, Felix, as you go, but you could leave. Nobody's gonna stop you.
Alright.
Except for as Felix opens the door to leave, not because he's like, even if you were stealthing out, say you're trying to like get out quietly, Felix, you do open the door, and while the door is open for that short period of time, you all would hear this really loud like roaring of an engine, like you know, like when Jackass, like teenage boys who like take the mufflers off their car, like that, and their cars are insanely fucking loud. Yeah,
yes.
like it's an insanely loud like, and can I have a history check from everybody, please?
History check. Okay. Yep.
I'm gonna give
Definitely.
Felix disadvantage as well as my
Okay.
my rowdy forest boys disadvantage.
Okay, disadvantage. Got it. That's
so
a nat 1. I don't think I can do worse than that.
18. Yeah, but I got a natural 20 on the other side.
Damn, that real sucks. All right, 7.
Mhm,
All right,
7.
cool.
Oh,
And Ramsey and Quinn. Wait, Quinn, that was a 22. Wait, was that 22
Yeah.
history? Okay, and
Yes.
Ramsey, that's 6. This loud noise, Quinn, you've heard it before. You've heard cars in the city before. This one's a loud car for sure, but you've heard car engines before. They're rare, but you recognize it.
Do I
Ripley,
think this thing is dangerous? Because
Ripley, you've heard the noise before, and you're able to identify it as like the motorized cart, but I don't know if you're aware what a car is. Everybody else, what the fuck was that noise?
I'm like,
Can I-
you take out my
Never
breath.
heard anything like this before, which is
Can I
surprising
tell her-
from Ramsey.
Can I tell where it's coming from?
Outside, yes. Especially
take-
because, like, if you are stepping outside, Felix, you can look down off of, like, the small balcony, that you kind of have to it looks like a small, like, balcony that's about, like, 5 foot, like, 5 by 10 feet. And you can glance down, and, like, glancing just over the edge of this little balcony, you see this, like, slick black cart thing with, like, but, like, instead of it being carried by horses, it seems to just, like, be moving on its own, and you could see 2 drivers in the front seat as well as the large open like metal casket kind of thing in the back. It's open, and you would assume that's where you put goods, but it's currently empty. And you can see as it just slowly cruising through the outside, it is roaring with this loud engine noise that you don't recognize. You've
Do I
never
think it's
seen
a
anything
threat
like
with
this
my
before.
nat 1?
Do you think it's a threat?
Can I-
I've never seen it before, and it's loud. I think it's a threat.
Yeah, could I grab actually Felix by like the shoulder? Because at this point, Holly is like almost laying on the ground, and Holly was like, "Reach up, grab your shoulder, get the fuck down! Do you not hear the beast out there?"
I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave real quick.
Don't
Ramsey
get the-
loads his
no,
crossbow as
don't
a free
get the
action.
beast's attention.
Wait, Thunderwave would only hit everybody who's currently around you, Felix.
So,
I can get closer to it, then I'm gonna cast
I mean,
that.
Holly's pulling you back.
Mm-hmm.
Strength
Holly's
contest.
deal.
Can I
Fuck it,
block
yeah.
the door?
Yeah, sure.
I'm already
I
at
mean,
the door.
they're already outside, Quinn.
Oh, can I get past them and block whatever
Alright.
pathway they're
Fuck
on?
you.
I-
We're strength checking this.
Felix is like going.
What a
I'll
dude.
say no because
Why
Felix is
inside?
shooting a thunderwave off a
Oh.
balcony down at this car. I got
Alright.
Quinn's the only one who knows what a car is, and Ripley, you've heard this noise before, but you've never
Yeah,
seen
can
one in
I-
person.
is there like a window somewhere? Or can I, if I look outside at it, can I tell if it's like just casual or if it's meant to be like obnoxious?
I mean, it is a little obnoxious. Whether,
But like, is
whether...
it purposely
Roll
obnoxious?
insight. Roll an insight check on a car. Roll insight check on car.
Can I on the people inside of it?
Sure.
Okay, we're doing our contesting strength.
Yeah,
right?
you two roll contesting strength.
Mhm.
Ripley gets to roll insight.
A 9.
That is a -1.
It's cocked, but it's It's weird and cocked, but it's 14.
You could tell that these people aren't intentionally trying to cause havoc. They're simply moving with some sort of intent to slowly make it through the town. Their intent is not poor. Also, you pick that up with a 14.
Okay. Do the people seem...
Holly, you grab onto Felix, and you go to pull him back, and Felix, you lunge forward and cast this spell. That's a natural 1. Holly, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me, as you get flung over the side of the balcony as Felix reaches down and casts the spell. Felix, can you roll me the damage for that, please?
17.
Alright. This will be fun.
Okay, if Holly's going out the window, I want to...
Holly's going off the side of the balcony.
Yeah, is there a way that can I be faster to try to fucking Andrew Garfield Spider-Man catch her before she lands?
No, because I think it's funny.
Well, I'm still gonna try, and I'll just Amazing Spider-Man 2 then.
Hey, question, Caleb.
And let her fall.
If I got a nat 1 on the dex save, would I have flown in front of the projectile?
Yes. I mean,
okay.
I still want you to take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you crash into the back of this large metal cart.
I will jump down to go heal her.
And you see the Rypley, go ahead, make a dexterity throw because you're just jumping off a balcony.
You check or save.
This is because check because you're going to do it. This is something you're intentionally doing. So acrobatics or athletics would also work.
Shit, I could have done. It's 14 is better than.
Do you want to add the modifier difference?
Do I want to reroll
you're gonna do
athletics?
No, you're gonna do 12 plus whatever your athletics modifier is. Because you rolled a 12 on the die.
Okay, so now that's dexterity plus athletics?
No, it's just your athletics modifier.
Okay, well that's just a dexterity check. Do you want me to just redo an athletics instead?
No. What is your athletics modifier?
+6.
Okay, so that's a total, that's an 18. So, yeah, I'll say, Rypley, you manage to throw yourself up, and you also land behind Holly, who kind of lands, like on her side in the back of this large metal
fucking
cart.
Family Guy pose.
Okay, wait, can I go face down and then leave an imprint of spores around me that make a little outline?
Yeah, there's like a little poof as Holly lands. You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage. With an 18, you save. You don't take any damage, Rypley, as you Superman land in the back of this cart, and you could you feel it kind of tip side to side, and you see the person who's driving this cart is like a human female woman with kind of this sort of silvery kind of grayish hair, though she looks quite young. She kind of she's also wearing this large black rimmed kind of almost like a cowboy hat, as well as kind of a bandana with some sort of skull painted over it. She kind of immediately whips around over to look at you guys, and then just get blasted in the side of the head with this thunder wave. And she looks up and she goes, "What the hell is happening? Are you two up? What the fuck was that?" She says she looks back up at Felix.
I'm gonna ignore this for a second and use 5 lay on hands on Holly really quick.
Only after you cast that, Holly finally peels her face off of the fucking the back of this car, and then is just and looks up kind of at her and kind of blinks slowly.
"Are you okay?"
"Where's the beast?"
"Are you talking about Bender?" She at this point you see she stops the car, and you hear the engine kind of slowly and die down until it stops. She just fully parks it. She looking back at you, and she kind of points to the creature next to her, which is this odd looking, I'll say it for the sake of remedy, Quinn, Ramsey, and Felix, you guys are on the balcony, while Rypley and Holly are in the back of the cart. You guys are give or take 20 feet away from each other, at a diagonal, so you can hear this happening. She points to this creature next to her, which is this strange dog-like humanoid, with kind of a black and white kind of paint, sort of printed fur, and has this pushed in snout, as it kind of breathes in and exhales, it almost sounds like this creature is struggling to breathe. And you look at it in its eyes, Holly, and you see its eyes are pointing in 2 separate directions. And you just hear it go, "Oh!
That is not the beast. Hey, a quick question though. It's not the beast. Should it be alive?
The woman just kind of goes, I don't fucking know, but he's good at his job, so. You good there, bud? She says she
I just want to look.
pats the sort of dog person on his shoulder, which you now know is Bender.
I just want to look at him like straight in the eyes.
Have to go side to side to do it.
Yeah. At this point, the noise has completely stopped. So.
I'll...
So, is this thing not a threat?
A threat? Who you calling a threat? I'm just trying to make my way through the fucking outside.
Just
Well,
don't.
You're the
stand
one who
in front
attacked
of it and
me.
You're fine.
Hey, the thing grabbed at me
Ripley will
first.
Ripley will hold his hand up to grab her attention.
Yes.
Fuck, how do I do his voice again? Well, forgive me, but my companions don't really know what this kind of vehicle is. They and automatically assumed it to be some sort of monster.
Oh.
It's
It's not a monster. It's a arcane.
Horseless carriage.
Yeah.
My bad. Carry on then, and
Arcane
Felix will
technology
roll,
is a truck.
or I guess Felix will, continue off the balcony
Yeah.
and go to find somewhere quiet to work
Yeah.
on his cure.
while saying this, Ripley is not making eye contact with this woman and is still looking at the weird dog.
You see the weird dog man, like, kind of, like, inhales, like, this sort of, like, snot-like sounding, and kind of exhales and going... Which Ripley, for some reason, you understand what it's saying. And I didn't type this out before because we were playing Overwatch instead, so that's fine.
You're just typing it in right now.
Yeah, it's fine.
There, let's just leave Instagram open to make sure or not in fucking Discord.
See, the reason Caleb's able to type this so quickly is he's actually fluent in Little Creature. It was his second language.
It's a
back in
fucking
school.
pug. It's not even. It's a pug.
Actually,
This is a
actually
pug.
this is a bit more. It's more Boston Terrier-ish, but more if the Boston Terrier was cursed and absolutely.
If you mean
horrible
if a
to
Boston
pug.
Terrier, if a Boston Terrier was bred like a pug.
Yeah, basically.
And
Holy
a
shit,
freaking
this is a very long...
It's not. I got distracted and stopped typing. Well, as you know, I have ADHD and dyslexia. I can't type and talk at the same time.
Okay, after hearing that, I mean, his first immediate response is, I guess, go and comment. It's not a demon, it's more of like I wouldn't really say god either, it's more like just a being. More importantly, what on earth is wrong with you? What happened? With
You hear it quickly respond with a and then respond with There we go. This is what it is. You can feel free to translate this to your friends if you want to. The creature just was looking at not really looking at Ripley, but like it's just kind of sat there. Its head turned at almost like a 90-degree angle, much like an owl. It's like its body's facing forward, its head's completely facing backwards towards Holly and Ripley. It's just going.
Can I either do a history or a check to find out if religion? Okay, because it's not the god that he's talking about, it's the 8-eyed entity that I'm curious about.
Sure, that'd be a religion check.
I don't know what you're sending, Dante, but I'm horrified.
Can I look back at the pug? The
Oh,
beast.
The beast. His name is Bender.
The beast.
He's got a name.
Yes, and I want to cock my head with it and then just go.
You're unsure. You've never heard of something like that.
Oh.
You can speak. Do your thing.
Sorry. What's your thing?
I've never heard of an eight-eyed god because Jaeger doesn't have 8 eyes, if that's what you're trying to say.
Holly, do you want to say anything?
I will look at Bender and go.
Make a charisma check.
Deal.
But while you're doing this, you see the woman kind of pull down that face mask. You see just a young human female. She kind of looks at you and squints and she goes, "You speak Latin?"
His head will Ripley's head will shotgun to her and put a fucking like a finger above where his mouth would be on the mask. I will speak it. Okay, I will speak it and say, my friends don't really know what I am.
I rolled a 3.
Just fucking.
I'm sorry, bud. Hey, I love you. What do you mean they don't? How could they not know? Like, isn't? I mean,
I will dart over and like.
Oh, are you? What? You know, I actually never.
I'll dart over and cover her mouth.
Yeah, you do that. And she just kind of like stops for a moment. Holly, as you begin to speak this broken language, or at least try to make noises, I'm gonna send it to Dante. But you get this.
I will say to her that I haven't. That only. I will do a stealth if you want me to hide it from Holly. Like what I'm saying.
Sorry, the capsule locks was on, but I think it's funnier if it stays that way. You feel free to tell Holly what the dog said as it just growls back at you, Holly, in response. It's like, Holly and this thing is just making noises to each other.
Listen, I've only known these people for like a few weeks. I don't know how they'd really respond. So, you know.
Well, you look healthier than this guy, so whatever.
I wasn't fucking born to look like this. What is wrong with this him?
I don't know.
What
he said,
is...
Okay, all I know is Bender was cursed by some weird godly entity at some point in time. I found him, realized, oh hey, he's pretty good at magic, and then was like, you want to come with me?
He do magic?
yeah. I don't know. Yeah, he does magic sometimes, and like he does this thing where he sparkles, and then other things just kind of get scared. It's a whole thing, but yeah. It's whatever. I feed him, so he hangs out with me. Who are you guys? And
Ripley's gonna back up more defensively and look at Bender and almost feel like he's about to strike him, but will speak in our language. You're not working for him, are you? I don't know where my accent is. I'm losing the Australian. I don't know how.
That's still there. It's still there for the most part.
Okay, great question. Sorry. No, say your thing. I can say this.
What clan do you hail from? Like, there's an extremely noticeable tone shift, and like, if he says the wrong answer, he's fucked.
I'm gonna read out loud what I said in response to Holly making noises before I continue. In response to Holly, Bender speaks in Holly can't understand this, but Ripley does. She speaks our tongue, blessed human of the earth, and
also,
then followed by, I'm from no clan. I speak from the gods and the stars and universe. I've seen every reality.
Now, Ripley's gonna walk up to him like, is there doors on this like how a car would, or is it
It's
just?
no, it's like think of like a pickup truck, except for the fact that like there's no like it like but it's like convertibilized. Like that's kind of the vibe.
Okay, I don't want to be too threatening with it, but like I want to corner him inside of the cart, so the only way he can get out would be like, I want to corner any way that he can get out and just look him straight in the eyes. No, I don't care what divine powers you have. Where were you born?
You see BB just kind of begins to knock you back. She's gonna grab. Okay, actually, go ahead and make a strength saving throw. She's going to like kind of like grab you and try to shove you away from Bender.
Okay, well that's okay. No, that's the same thing as the athletics.
Yeah, saving
Also,
throw.
by the way, so if in
23.
your-
Oh damn, that's even. She also rolled a 23. Shit.
if speaking in your natural tongue, you don't have an accent, does that mean every single dog speaks? Every dog or whatever speaks in an Australian accent?
Yes. No.
Okay.
That's not
No,
true.
Whatever.
Ripley's
funny.
when he speaks in their language, he does. It's much more. It sounds much more clear, as clear as these weird growls and barks are.
You see. You see, she kind of puts your hand on your chest and she goes, "Back the hell up, dude. I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but he's not from one of those, like, weird clan guys. Alright? And if I've got to make a guess on you, you're from the fucking, what is it, farthest east, is it, Uvelto? Is that the one you're from?
So you know not of the one that calls himself Noctis.
I've heard of that name, yeah. I never met the guy, but I've heard of him.
I want to insight that.
Alright. Go ahead.
7.
She's being honest. Now, would you get the hell off of my buddy? The guy's blind in 2 eyes. Apparently he's got 3. I can't see it.
I'll back up slightly, but there's still like.
Okay, now can the 2 of you get out of my goddamn truck?
Oh yeah, sure. Sorry about that.
Alright, jeez. I gotta find Kid.
Oh.
You guys know where Kid is?
It's probably where he's working.
Can we just point where the tavern or like bar would be?
She goes, alright, thanks. You see it begins to growl. That once again, the car begins to growl. She just begins to drive off. Just a little ways more down the road. Kind of pulls over and parks it. And then she hops out, but Bender stays in place. If you guys were watching, she heads into the tavern, but vanishes.
No, really doesn't move for a solid like minute. Doesn't move and just like tracks her in and then just stares at the car.
So, what was that about?
Just making sure then that they're not a threat to me or us.
Yeah. I mean, they seemed fine. If they really were a threat to us, wouldn't they use the fact that we fell into their car against us? Plus, they know Kid, and Kid's fine. So, I was more talking about the whole speaking to the dog thing. I didn't know you could do that. I thought that was. Did you use like magic for it?
I'm like, I've come from a diverse group of paladins, and some of the, being very ingrained in nature and all that kind of. I've learned a few. I've learnt that language.
Can I insight check?
Yeah, can I roll a deception?
Yeah, because no fucking way. Like,
Because we, because mostly you should know this is BS because him and Kat spoke the same.
Bullshit.
It's-
Bullshit.
it's so
that's
close.
a natural 20. Bullshit.
yeah, okay. Yeah, Interesting. So, yeah, no, nah. That's no. That one's
Is
not gonna
everyone else
fly.
still looking at the balcony, or did they go
Yeah, I
back
think
inside?
No,
Felix
Felix left a while ago.
Yeah, Felix walked away.
No,
Where's
I know,
Quinn
but
and
the other
Ramsey?
two.
Where's Quinn and Ramsey?
I like to imagine that Quinn and Ramsey were just kind of... Well, okay, Quinn is AFK right now, because Steven went to get water.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Oh, we have our DMs open.
Yeah, sorry.
But I like to think that they were just kind of watching, waiting for something to happen. At least from Ramsey's perspective.
Yeah.
Like, when this southern person in the weird machine started
And
talking.
the strange beast man.
Mhm.
The beast.
The beast.
He's had his crossbow kind of just ready at his side. Not showing it off, but just like
Right.
if anyone tries to hurt Rypley or Holly, you know.
Yeah. I feel like at this point, after the conflict just kind of died down, Kat kind of squeezes past you, Ramsey, and kind of slides down the ladder. She's just like, "What are you guys doing?" Do I want to know?
There were people coming by in one of those motorized cart things, and one of them was...
BB's back? You see, she gets really excited, kind of like hops up on her toes, and she just like goes and
What?
makes a full sprint towards the bar as she like notices the car.
Before she goes, can I... Wait, if she's fully running and I have to catch up, I will.
Yeah.
Wait, you know both of them?
Yeah, no, they're like locals. They come around here all the time. Wait, no, they're chill. No, don't even worry about it. And she just like fucking disappears. She's running. She gets so excited. You see her get so excited. She just runs off to go greet them. Kat also heads into the bar.
more. I'll just look at Holly.
Holly has the kind of look on her face of like a mom who knows you're full of shit, and it's just like, yeah, keep digging yourself deeper. Come on, what are you gonna say next?
I'll wait for Ramsey to go inside and then stand underneath the apartment and find somewhere to go a bit into the bushes to...
Yeah, Ramsey will go inside.
Alright, fine. I'm a little bit not a half elf, alright?
Oh, I didn't think you. Wait, was I supposed to think you were a half elf?
Well, you clearly know that.
What?
Well, you clearly know I didn't just pick up that language, so...
I'm just curious as to what you are. Because if you ain't a half elf, then I don't know what else you would be. Are you dead? Are you a ghost?
No, I'm not dead or a ghost. This isn't really the place for me to drop this transformation.
Oh.
I don't know how people are gonna...
Yeah, I mean, you don't gotta drop anything. You can just speak to me.
No, I'm just a little bit different from most people.
I mean, to be fair, we knew that from the outset, and we're still hanging out with you. Even now. You're kind of weird. I know it's not the most compelling thing coming from me, but you are a bit strange. So I don't really think we'd. I mean, I don't really mind it, unless you haven't like. Mm, are you like a vampire?
No, not a vampire. Uh, what? Do we also have any like plans today? I have to. I just remembered. I have to go back to the Crosstone to pick up my the the drinking corn tooth that
Oh, oh yeah, you got the skull thing. Mm-hmm.
I guess we can go back there and then we'll. I don't know what we have. What we're. I mean,
I mean, we should probably check out what's going on with them. But like, okay, can you just tell me what you are? Cause I'm dying to know now. I'm too curious. Come on. I'm good.
you'll see when everyone else does.
Oh, that's lame. Well, did you know I'm a human?
I mean, you look. I mean, you look pretty human.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, got that. People, flesh and bones. Everyone calls me a dwarf. I'm not a dwarf. I'm just.
Small.
You can shut your mouth.
It's like 1 foot taller than you.
Oh. Well, hey, guess what I have to say to that, all right? Holly will stand up and, like, look down at you. And then Holly will walk.
Holly did not say any words.
I'll go to the bar. What kind of check would that be? Just to make it seem like I said something.
Intelligence.
Roll another charisma check to see if you could pick up on any words that Bender said or Rypley said earlier, and just try to, because you're trying to mimic what they said.
13.
Holly kind of maybe said the words, blessed earth, maybe? You're not sure, Rypley. It wasn't the clearest. But you know, it's kind of like when you hear one word of a different language one time and you try to replicate it without actually knowing what the word is or like how it's supposed to be pronounced. But you get it. The vibe's there.
Mm-hmm. And then Holly will walk off to the bar.
All right, you head off to the bar. Quickly, Ramsey, are you just hanging up upstairs for a bit? Or do you want to head to the bar as well? Because that appears to be where everybody's going to collect.
It seems like I think he'll probably finish getting ready. Plus, I really want to see what Felix does.
Well, yeah, I mean, Felix, so...
Alright, cool. See you in 3 hours.
Wander off and go
Oh,
find
wait a
somewhere
minute, then I'll follow
or...
Holly.
Yeah, that's fair. You find somewhere quiet to just sit down for a little bit. There's no, like, benches or tables. The closest, like, table kind of set area you probably could find would be, like, the bar. That's just because there aren't a lot of other options. All of those, like, tables that were set up for the feast last night have been taken down at this point. So all of the tarps and cooking pots are all gone. Because they were cleaned up, so... If you want to just go to the bar. We'll say you're there before everybody else is, so you don't have to deal with the drama.
Sounds good.
Yeah, so you can kind of sit down, find like a nice open table, and set your alchemy stuff up. Go ahead and make me a intelligence check to work out the cure.
Okay, let's go. Oh, why is it 2? Crap.
You want to roll again?
Sure.
It's okay.
Why do I have no luck?
Oh,
hurts.
I'd be okay with giving you the 12 plus 4 if you want.
All right.
First roll. All right, so that's a 16. 16?
Yes.
Yes. I know how to do mental math. Don't laugh at me. I'll kill you.
No, I'm laughing about the fact that you paused because you were double checking in your head, and I just went, yes. Mid.
Yeah,
The
it
6. Yeah.
Yeah, 16. I will say, 16 was not the DC that you needed. But you do get more progress, and you can see, you kind of create like a nullifying effect to the poison. Though, one thing, Felix, you would realize is that the ooze itself that you're testing the cure on doesn't seem to be reactive at all to anything.
I think we found that out last time.
Yes, you did find that out last time. So creating a cure for the ooze now, well, there's nothing to really test it for, is significantly more difficult. But you do kind of create a potion that has a nullifying effect, or a what you assume would be a slowing effect to the cure. Not a cure, but like, it would slow the effects if the ooze were ever to infect someone again. You're pretty confident in that. It would slow the effect, but not cure it entirely.
Okay.
So, I'll give you that, if you want to write that down. Somewhere, anywhere, I don't know. This is progress. I will say you're making progress, but with the ooze no longer active, you don't have a proper substance to test on, and that does raise the DC a little bit. But you're doing good, bud.
Okay.
But you meant to create a slowing effect, which could be helpful. I'll say this takes you the better part of like a little while to do as you kind of get there set up and figure this out, and you sit there. You would then hear the roar of the engine outside. It kind of goes for a little bit longer before stopping again. You hear some odd screaming from Bender, and you would see the woman from earlier just walk into the bar. Just immediately go up to the bar and just go, "Just give me something strong. I've had a weird morning." The bartender, who's like this sort of like blue-scaled dragonborn woman, does in fact just get her like a full glass of whiskey, and they kind of have a little conversation on the side. Felix, that you do see. Do you want to listen in on that conversation, or are you gonna be immersed in your work?
I think I'd rather try to continue working on this.
Okay.
It's been like 4 sessions.
It has been, but yeah. I mean, hey, that's things like this take time and chances. So, after a couple of minutes, Felix, of working on this, after you see her enter, you would see quickly after her, Kat runs in, and just immediately shouts and runs up to her, gives her a big hug, and the woman kind of pats her on the head a little bit, and she kind of joins in that conversation that the three of them are having, almost like a little reunion. And then a short time after that, Holly and Rypley would enter. Quinn and Ramsey, do you guys want to head to the bar, into the bar as well, so everybody can?
Yeah, I think, as we established before, that Ramsey was in the middle of shaving. That he finishes up and probably just waits for Quinn and Holly to get. I mean, for Quinn to get going. I assume Holly's already on her way.
They're already heading. So yeah, you see Rypley and Holly, and then quickly after, Ramsey and Quinn enter. Then your entire party's also hanging out in this bar, said Felix. But you do manage to get some pretty decent progress, though it's not the cure that you were looking for, but progress is still progress, and you gotta take those small victories. As the 5 of you are now kind of in this bar, you do kind of see Kat hanging out with the woman who has now been identified as BB, talking very excitedly to her, very much trying to like ask, like, so where have you been, like what have you seen, like how was the north, like you know, like general questions like that. And BB, you see, is very begrudging to give like detailed answers, but she was like, "Oh, it was fine. You know, work's work. You gotta get that gold somehow." And you hear those who are like in the bar, which would be literally everybody, probably hear like, "I just gotta grab the load from Kid, and then I'll be off to Crosstown. I'm doing some exchange with the Adventurers Guild, and then I'll be off to wherever the sun takes me next, I guess." Cat's like, "Oh, damn. Well, I mean, hopefully you'll have to come back and stay longer." And BB's like, "Yeah, well, we'll see about that." Take like a big sip of the drink.
Overhearing BB mention Crossstone,
Oh yeah.
Ramsey would like to turn to the rest of the party.
Now that we know that it is not dangerous, maybe we want to hitch a ride.
Sure. I mean,
You know, which I'd have told you from the beginning if you'd stopped to ask if anyone recognized it.
Steven, you either need to turn up your mic or try again. I did not catch a word of what you just said.
it was like
Yeah, I'm
going
sorry,
in
you
and out
sound-
of focus. It was like it was.
No, you're valid. Try again.
Okay.
Well, now that you know it isn't dangerous, I could have told you that if you'd stopped to ask if anyone recognized it.
I apologize.
It was scary.
I mean, can we head to Crosstone? Don't. Oh, do you know what we could do? What if we try to see if we can get like, because Kat has already hired us technically, like before, so we could try to get the rich woman with the weird dog to hire us as like a guard for her. Because I mean,
Seem like
in that case, it would just help
they
us
look
out.
like the people that can handle themselves.
Well, if we take the main guard duty, we at the very, like, if we say, oh, yeah, we'll help guard your stuff, at the very least, we won't have to pay any money.
I
I mean, just a thought. If they don't make us pay, then we don't even gotta bring it up then.
do not disagree.
It
Is
just
that
feel-
what we want to do?
I mean, it just feels weird, bumming off a stranger like that who we just met.
I was going to pay.
I think we should be fine. Oh, hey, look, there's Felix. Hey, Felix, how you doing?
Don't talk to me.
Well, someone's feeling friendly today, aren't they?
Can I go over and try to just, like, look at what Felix is doing?
Yeah, I mean, Felix, his alchemy stuff is still out over the table, so you go ahead and make a medicine check. See if you, well, actually, make an intelligence check. See if you know, because alchemy is more intelligence based.
15.
You can pick up that. I mean, you were there when Felix was working on the cure originally, Holly. So out of anybody, yeah, you recognize he's just working on that again.
Could I try to like piece together something about the cure in my head, so that I can give him like a little bit of advice or something? Or would I need to physically work on something?
Sure. Make I want to say make another intelligence check. because it's not technically medicine. I mean, maybe medicine?
Would medicine be like an actual physical working thing?
I think medicine would be more of a working thing.
Hey Felix, could I try something?
Sure.
All right. I don't know. I want to give it a shot because you've been working so hard. Give it a roll. Can I use my? I'm gonna use my magic D20 reroll
All
per
right,
day.
yeah, absolutely.
That's a 22.
Holly, you managed to figure out, like an ingredient that Felix was missing. Like it maybe just needed like a little bit more. I'm trying to think of like a magic ingredient, but I can't think of one right now. It just needed a little bit more of something.
Hey. Okay, there's this weird plant I know of, right? Have you heard of bloodwort? You need the root of a bloodwort. Because that helps a lot with, like, rejuvenation, I've heard. And I don't know the sciencey details of it, but, like...
Holly, do you have bloodwort?
Not on me, currently.
Okay.
I mean, I know of it. I know that.
Mm-hmm.
I know where it grows. It's kind of common, but it's not something we could probably pick up. We might be able to pick it up in the city. Because it's just kind of a more dank forest kind of flower. It's weird. Yeah,
But I'll say this. How about this? If you guys could find bloodwort, I will give Felix advantage on his next roll. If you could locate some of this medicinal herb.
All right. So I know it exists. Trust me, it's real. I've seen it. I'm not crazy. I'm gonna go find some for you. Okay?
Okay.
Wait here and keep working.
I have a suggestion on that front.
Oh, do you know an alchemist shop where you can find?
Not quite.
Mm-hmm.
It might be easiest if you just follow me than explaining it.
Sure. Sounds good to me. By the way, once Holly said, "Yeah, let me go get that for you," she started like running, and then when you started talking to her, she was still just jogging in place.
I love that.
Yeah, I'll follow you. I mean, yes, sir. And then Holly will do like a little salute.
Where are you going, Quinn?
To the university.
Okay, Quinn, that's not a location that you can just walk into right now. You can go back into the city. That's a thing you guys could do.
Take me to the city. Come on, take me to the city. Take me, a little country girl, out to the city. Come on, please.
I go to the city that contains the university, and then specifically to the part of the city where the university is held.
It's not that you can't just. It's not that easy. But you guys can. If you guys want to go back to Endora to pick up this route, where it likely there are shops, medicinal shops that probably carry it. You guys could do so. But since we'd be changing locations, I don't want to leave half the city in the outside, like half the party in the outside. If we want to go to the city, like, can we have the entire party go to the city? Because there's stuff there if we want to do that.
I just want to get this stupid cure over with.
Because we'll run in, just buy the ingredient, run out, and then we'll see, like, maybe 2 or 3 things just as we're going, and then we can report back, and then come as a party together.
All right.
Would that be possible?
Sure. It's fine. My great descriptions of Endora can wait.
No,
it's
I'm
fine.
sorry.
It's fine.
Oh, it's good.
I love how you guys like to
first
split
time
the
that the
party.
party's
You
been
guys
split.
are so great. I love when you Just split the party. It makes
Okay,
me
but
very happy.
okay,
I
when is
literally
this,
tried to every single session.
I literally, you are the bane of my existence. Anyway, Ripley,
Love you,
Ramsey,
Caleb.
and Felix, are you guys chill with hanging around just the outside unless there's something specific you want to do? While Holly and Quinn just make their way, because it's gonna be like a couple of hours. They're gonna be gone.
I think
Am I
Ramsey's
not going
probably
with
gonna.
those two?
Sorry.
Am I not going with those two?
Felix, do you want to go with them? I mean, yeah, Felix,
Oh,
you can go with
yeah,
them. So my R&R team. Are you guys chill with? Or do you guys want to hang back, or do you want to go to the city as well as you see Quinn, Holly, and Felix
to the
just leaving?
city. It's nice in the city. It's nice this time of year. I totally know about cities.
I think I want to network with the potential driver.
Yeah, Ripley is like listening and yeah, and is just not is trying his best to like not. It's like that thing where he's looking at Benher and then constantly like looking away just because he still does not trust them in any way, shape, and form.
You know, Ramsey's trying to open a dialogue with them. That'll be fun.
Sounds
I mean,
fun.
I'll be there with you, but like there's more caution that he is taking.
Sorry,
Alright.
I will be here.
I'm responding to Sealed Fern, who asked, "Oh, what happened to Quinn and why is he wearing the butt slut hat?" I had to respond, "Congratulations, you're the first one to canonically fuck. Good job, Quinn." Alright. I'll get back to you guys then in a little bit, and because like that's not gonna take as long, but these guys are gonna probably be gone for a couple of hours, give or
Sounds
take.
good.
So yeah, you guys can walk back to the city. It's a little bit of a longer walk, like it's it's like an hour long hike. Basically, you kind of have to go up like the road itself is well paved, like not paved, but like it's like a dirt road, but it's, you know, well tracked and whatever, so it's easy enough to follow. As the three of you kind of get back into the city, Endora is basically exactly how you left it. Would you guys like to make investigation checks, please, or perception? I'll let perception, investigation or perception.
I'm gonna do a perception.
One from each, please.
Do an investigation?
I will also do perception because it's never so slightly better.
My investigation's better, so I'll do that. Are you fucking
That was
kidding me?
almost a natural 20. That was almost a natural 20. Thank you for the bonk.
It's worth roll 20.
You could still do your reroll of the day if you want.
I don't want to waste it on this.
Alright, fair enough.
You've gotten so unlucky. This is weird.
This is very odd, yeah.
What alternate timeline?
As you guys are heading around, I mean, Felix, you're very unfamiliar with the city. You've never been here before, and it makes sense Quinn gets the highest of, like, you used to live in the city. You used to live in Endora for a little bit, so you're quite familiar with the pattern of streets and how to get, and, like, the quickest way to get to the sort of shopping district. It is busy, full of energy. Lots of people are, like, walking amongst these stalls and other sort of small shops that are, like, squished together. Like, these are very tight and close together. Or sort of shops as you make your way kind of in the direction of the university. But you kind of have to make your way towards this sort of shopping district where you would see a lot of people who are wearing, you know, very similar, like, robes and symbols that you would recognize, Quinn. A couple of them look at you, but don't say anything. And as you guys are kind of traveling around, I would say with the 24 and an 18, the two of you would kind of notice a small, sort of like, medicinal kind of like potion shop that smells so, like, as you walk past it, it smells so pungent of incense. And you can kind of peek in the window and you see dried herbs hanging in the window. And you guys can, like, you guys notice this shop as you walk past.
Oh, wait, that one might be the one. I think that's it. Is that it?
That's certainly worth a look.
The three of you kind of navigate your way inside. There's a little bell in the door that kind of like chimes as you all step inside. And you see behind the counter is a very tall Fieldborg woman with kind of like this reddish hair that's like pulled into like this like tight bun at the back of her head. And she kind of turns around. She's wearing these very nice kind of like auburn colored kind of like silk robes. As she hears you all come, she kind of turns around and stops and smiles. She goes, "Well, hi. How can I help you?"
Hi there. It's a pleasure to meet you. We're looking for some bloodwort right now.
Bloodwort.
Yeah.
I think I got some around here. It's one of the ingredients you need for some very specific potions. Are you guys needed just the ingredient, or do you need like potions or remedies for anything?
I mean, just the ingredient if you have it. If you have the plant, that's better. But you know, we'll if it's just the ingredient, we can. That's perfectly fine. We just need a little bit, nothing too much.
Well, okay. I definitely got some dried root if that's what you're looking for. Yeah,
that sounds actually great.
She kind of turns around and kind of heads into the shop a little bit, pulling one of those like sort of bundles of dried herbs off the wall, and kind of brings it back to the counter. Why not this bundle for how about 1 gold?
1 gold for the bundle? Oh, of course. And I'll immediately pay for that. I'm not even gonna haggle.
All right, Joe. Yeah,
do you have any other kind of ingredient or plant root that's anything interesting?
Well, I got plenty of ingredients if that's what you're here for, but mainly I'm known for my potions. I tend to do a lot of crafting for the potions, for the students in this area. I sell recipes for potions if they want to try and make it themselves.
Yeah. Well, we're looking to actually craft ourselves. You know, we like to dabble, as you say. So you know, we're just grabbing some ingredients. So any day you would say would be like a good base ingredient. You know, like a staple to have. Because you know, I'm not too well versed on alchemy myself. I know about plants and how they interact with people, but not like the mixing of the plants. So if you have anything, really anything, I'd take.
Well, I mean,
Sorry, Caleb, for making you DM. Just randomly come up with this.
No, it's perfectly fine. I mean, things that are pretty useful in my opinion. Are pretty useful in my opinion. I've got bottles of purified water, which usually make pretty good bases for pretty much every potion known available, as well as I've got refined gemstone dust, which surprisingly is consumable as long as you know which gemstone you're breaking down. I have a couple flasks of holy water. I've got potions of healing, potions of restoration. Though those ones are a bit more pricey. I mean, if you're looking for poisons, I've got a variety of poisonous herbs and poisons in general. Venoms, stuff like that.
Do you have anything? There's this one thing. It's like I used to play with it all the time when I was a youngster. It's like a little sleep mushroom. Do you know about that? I lost access to them a little while ago.
Sleep mushroom.
Yeah.
Hold on. She kind of turns around And she's like, "But I got some poppy, but and those are fine if you want to try to make like a sleeping potion, though I wouldn't recommend it. They're also they're powerful in their own right. Um,
Yeah, I mean, I'll take just one of those. Sure, just one.
are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure, just one.
Oh, all right.
Because I'm
Do you want
dabbling with it.
do you want some poppy seeds or do you want just like the whole flower? Because I got some dried.
I'll take a couple seeds. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that.
I'll be honest. I don't got a lot in the mushrooms right now, but yeah.
That's fine.
She takes out a small little vial full of these like really dense black seeds. And she goes, for this, they are a dangerous substance, so I'm gonna how about 2 gold for some of this.
Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah.
All right.
I mean, you drive a hard bargain. You you do good work, and you should get paid for it. And I'll put 2 gold on the counter, and then pick up my thing.
Let me know if you need anything else. I got some lesser. You guys do look like the adventure type. I've got some lesser healing potions available for about. I think my cheapest one right now is at about 10 gold.
Oh. Oh.
They are very popular, so I've got plenty if you decide you want to come back later.
Yeah. Okay.
Definitely
Yeah.
won't be going out of stock.
Because we gotta grab these. We gotta get them back to. Or we got an alchemist working currently. You know, gotta get to that first. Well, hey, after we're done, we might make a little pit stop back. And if you ever find any of those, and any new plants or anything, name's Holly. It'll just give me a. I mean, I don't know how you'd contact me.
I mean, do you got a spell phone?
What?
A spell phone. It's a lot of people in the city. It's very popular. She kind of pulls it out of this pocket, this small sort of crystal, which you would recognize as you've seen Ramsey holding one of these before. It's these sort of like crystal-like devices that are small and rectangular. She holds it out. My name's Aubrey, by the way.
Mine's Holly. And then, well, yeah, I have a number you can register actually. And then Holly will turn towards Ramsey. Oh wait, no, because Ramsey's not here.
Ramsey's not here.
Yeah, my friend's got a number. I'll bring him back here after we deal with everything else.
Well,
all right?
I'd be happy to connect. I do recommend you guys looking into getting one. A lot of adventurers nowadays have them, and it's pretty good to keep in contact.
How much are they? How much are they?
Depends on the bidder, but normally they range to about like 500 gold or so.
Like 500.
Yeah.
Gold pieces.
Yep.
Oh, Ramsey. How does Ramsey? Okay. Yeah. I'll let you know. All right, we got to get going. Anyway, pleasure.
You guys have a great day.
Have a good one, Aubrey. And then
Yep, they're expensive. But yeah. Yeah, you guys can leave. Is there anything else you guys want? Felix or Quinn? You guys didn't say much. I want to make sure.
Nah.
No, I was more just acting as a guide. I'm good.
Alrighty. I will say this. As you guys are leaving, you do see, like, kind of like as you are leaving, there is a kind of like, a taller, kind of like half-elven gentleman with a little bit of like a scruff, kind of like on his chin, who pushes in, wearing this long, kind of like bright orange, that kind of like, it's like orange at the top that kind of fades into like a yellow towards the bottom kind of cloak. He shoves past you. You see he's wearing like a heavy breastplate. You could hear the metal kind of clink. He's just like, out of the way. Squirms through. And you see, the one that went inside, there's like a handful of others wearing that same sort of orange to yellow hued cloak. There. And you can see people are making a wide berth around these like armored gentlemen, as they kind of like walk past.
Oh, so
Can I do a stealth check to whisper to my friends, hey, what they're wearing is really ugly. Is it just me? But like that, something about that cloak is ugly as sin. Is
Friday
is that
business. They're wearing bright orange.
bright orange into yellow? Like at least do like a color that like I don't know.
So, prisoners on parole?
Right, that's kind of like it. I don't know. It's
You guys,
Prison taking a field trip?
all I'm saying is I'm glad to know the circus is in town.
Quinn, can you make me a history
Fuck.
check, please? Because you're from the city, so you'd actually recognize these guys. I'll give you advantage because this is knowledge that you probably would know. Yep. Oh, 22 would
Is that
definitely get
advantage?
22 or 23. Yeah, yeah, you would
I'll
get
take the
it.
23.
Yeah, 23 is nice.
Although that's very cocked and it looks like it landed on the 4, not
did.
the 18.
Well,
But
you know what? Roll said 27 is an 18. That's an 18. But yeah. So Quinn, you would recognize as, I mean, admittedly, their cloaks are maybe not your style, but you would recognize these men as part of the Sun Cloaks, a notorious band of monster hunters. They are they have a base here in Dora, and they're pretty well known in the city as some of the toughest adventurers. Basically, like, if you're an adventurer and you want to get specifically into the sort of monster slaying kind of area, the Suncloaks would be the kind of party that you would want to join. And they seem to be just chatting. With 17, they don't appear to hear you, Holly, as you whisper to your friends and insult them. But
Felix was not whispering.
they just kind of chuckle to each other and kind of wait for their friend to come back out. He comes back out with like a small basket. You hear like clink 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 of potions, in a little sack as he walks back out a couple minutes later. They kind of pat him on the back and continue to meander their way through the shopping district. People avoiding them with like a wide berth.
Okay, people avoiding them. Definitely criminals.
Yeah, right. Like it's gotta be suspicious.
so
Right?
just to double check, are they technically criminals, or is
No.
what they're doing fully legal?
No, it's fully legal. I mean, like, basically
Yeah,
they
both.
take on quests to kill and slay monsters. And I mean, like, you guys fully slayed a basilisk. So like, their monsters exist in this world. Like, that is, and these are just like, it is their job. They're basically the best at killing monsters, basically. And you can relay that information to your friends if you want, but
They're not criminals. They hunt. They hunt things that you wouldn't exactly serve to your family, or bury in a cemetery.
Ah. So,
So-
what do they hunt? Exactly. Just uncommon races?
Clowns? Do they hunt clowns?
one-
Vampires?
are you
Clown
guys
vampires?
being quiet as you're whispering this?
Nah.
Holly's more interested in clown vampires though.
Clown vampires are pretty interesting. Yeah, no, obviously so. As you ask this question, you see one of the Suncloaks kind of turn and look at you. Like kind of like a human gentleman with kind of like blonde hair and like these like blonde hair, blue eyes kind of style. He appears to have like a pretty decent beard growing and also that sort of blondish color. And he kind of goes, "We aren't beasts, monsters, things that would haunt you in your dreams. Personally, I haven't seen a vampire, but you know what I have seen?" He kind of like leans. He kind of goes in and leans. It kind of like leans in a little bit closer to you, and he goes,
Felix will lean in close.
I've seen werewolves. They're real.
Okay.
Ah. So, werewolves, what other things are fiction? Dragons?
Clowns.
Oh yeah, I mean, dragons are kind of up in the air, but you know, if an evil
they are
dragon
flying
specifically
creatures.
came down and attacked Endora, we'd be the first people on the line to kill it.
You don't say. I feel like at this point, Felix eyes flash that bright purple color.
Well, what about the nice dragons, though?
I don't think there's much thing as a nice dragon. I mean,
No,
have you heard about Bahamut?
okay.
Fucking guy's an ass.
I
You know,
don't
I
know.
have to agree with you on that one. He is
I
nice.
don't know anything about that, but I was taught that some of them are good.
I haven't met one. I haven't met one that I haven't wanted to just stick my sword right into, I'll tell you that.
I'm sure they
maybe
felt
if
the
you had a
same
little
way.
patience.
Ugh. Patience.
Yeah, no, as this character is talking about how he wants to kill dragons, Felix's eyes are a lot more reptilian.
Oh, I'm gonna roll an insight check. Oh, fuck. I did roll a natural 20. He looks over at you, Felix, and he kind of goes, I don't mean no offense. Like, you Dragonborn are pretty chill, alright? I have a friend who's a Dragonborn. Kobolds, I think, are also one of them, right? Yeah, there's a couple of those.
I'm no dragonborn. I'm completely human. Physically.
Yeah,
You see,
yeah, flesh and bones.
He points at you, Felix, and he goes, then what's with your weird eyes?
Don't pay no mind to that.
Right. Are you... He kind of leans in closer and he goes, are you someone I should be worried about?
Oh, no. I'm a nobody. Pay no mind to me.
Roll deception check.
I did roll deception.
Yeah,
I'm
roll
not a
deception
nobody.
check.
Yeah. Alright. Let's see here. Deception +6. Okay, roll 20. Please stop bullying me now. Nope, that is an 11.
He looks at you and he smiles. He's like, I'll keep my eyes on you. And your buddies. He says and looks between Quinn and Holly.
Just ignore them, Felix. They're the kind that if you handed them ink and a Quinn... A Quinn?
A Quinn?
I can't think. If you handed them...
On the street, man,
If you handed them ink and a feather quill, they would just attack you with it instead of writing poetry.
Okay. Hey, I do have a concern, by the way. But what was your name again? I'm so sorry, I didn't catch it.
Are you speaking to the guard?
Yes.
The Suncloak? Yeah.
Yeah.
He kind of goes, you can call me... This is Caleb not having a name for the NPC moment. Give me a second.
Call him Skillet.
Skillet, no!
His name is Skillet. Skillet.
Name is
Skillet.
Dylan.
Skillet.
Skillet. Dylan Skillet.
No!
I mean, Dylan is a cute name, though.
Dylan Skillet.
I like Skillet.
Ryan? That's like a pretty good blonde boy name.
Blonde boys.
Blonde boys doing what blonde boys do. Hey! Sorry, we both said it. That was fun. I'm gonna mute again now.
I like this one. You can call me, Dastrian. You
Well,
can call me Dastrian.
well, pleasure to meet you. This is a concern.
Oh.
This is something. This is a concern I have about the world, and something because as you've said, you guys are very strong. So I would like it if you guys kept a little watch out for vampire clowns.
Vampire clans? Listen.
Vampire clowns. No, I'm being honest here. They're scary.
In full honesty, they should be keeping a
Alright.
watch out for that lich.
There's a lich?
Oh, yeah, if you see a duck just walking around, keep your guard up.
No, the duck died. The lich is outside the duck now, I think.
Oh, you're right, you're right.
Well, we'll keep.
Okay, if you come across someone named, what was it, like Quagsmere?
The quacks, like it was like it was.
Quack.
Just be cautious of duck
The
I
puns.
can't tell you.
The water type duck Pokemon.
The fuck's a Pokemon?
You see, he kind of shrugs and he goes, "We'll keep an eye out. We've got our undead experts on it. You see, we're more on the beast control, you know? Recently put on a new watch, you know? There's apparently...
Oh, so you have an undead faction. What do they look like? Do they wear bright orange cloaks as well?
Yeah,
Also,
it's part of the
also-
uniform.
Ollie will raise her hand.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah?
Didn't you tell off Quinn a couple minutes ago for using the term beast to describe what you hunt?
Did he?
Yes.
Okay,
yes, he
I
did.
fucking
that's
don't.
That's what started his conversation with us. That's why he walked over.
Oh, yeah,
here.
he got a, I mean, beasts are so general, you know? We don't go hunting like dire wolves or like big angry elk, you know? We go for more of the beasts that, you know, are a little more uncommon. We're hunting.
Right, you hunt beasts. Be careful, I think I saw a squirrel.
Oh, you think you're so funny.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm sorry for any inconvenience we've caused. I'm sure you're very busy and we don't want to keep you any longer. And I will grab both of their hands and attempt to do a strength check to drag them. I'm aware of how the
Being
last
dragged
one went.
away, he just like does that one thing where he like pulls down the eyelid and sticks his tongue out.
I just find this funny because this is
don't fight this.
pretty
Please
sure
don't
this
fight
is the 3 worst characters to be contesting a strength check.
Let's do a strength check.
Yo,
All of you get to roll a strength check.
I'm pretty
Okay,
sure
guys.
dude roll 20 is bullying me for the next little bit, so I don't think I get.
Yo,
I don't think I'm
okay,
gonna win
that's a solid 8.
Oh, yo, this is the first time
Fuck.
I
So
rolled
you
above
do
a
beat
10
it.
tonight.
Please, I'm Trinity to...
Both of you stand put as Holly's like, please let us get out of here. As you see this gentleman kind of take a step closer to you, Quinn. He goes, "Oh yeah, I'd like to see you do any better. I bet you wouldn't last a minute against one
Does
of
a
those
basilisk
werewolves out
count?
there. They bare their big teeth and claws and tear you right open. I mean, you already look like a failed experiment." He says he's gonna go flick your forehead, Quinn. At least he like leans up and just like flicks you in the forehead. Doesn't do any
How do you
damage,
think he'll
but it's
do it?
absolutely he's trying to get on your nerves.
Remember what I said about not being a poet? I just
So,
looked to Felix.
Don't attack.
Hey,
I mean, if he wants a beast, I'll give him one. Just give me 5 seconds.
hey,
I won't
have a
stop
great,
you, but it
I
is
have a great idea.
probably not
Why
the
don't we
best
go back?
idea.
Hey, why don't we like leave right now? You know, that would be swell. Great idea for everyone all around. If we just left.
I think you should listen to your little friend.
Mm-hmm.
She's
This, you know, you gotta be smart enough to take fights that you know you can win.
She looks like something the forest floor kicked up, and yet she's got more of a brain cell than both of you combined.
Okay, so can he insult Holly? He is
Okay, no.
speaking in Draconic at that point. Like, you are so fucking lucky.
Holly at this point will drop to she's on her knees, like hands on the ground, just like fucking like not even like bowing towards anyone, just like in despair. Like God damn it. Ow.
Quinn, Felix.
Oh, I have a magnitude of languages I could return that with. Unfortunately for you, none of them are douchebag.
Oh. Did I make the little ram upset?
Okay, that's
Oh
fucking
no.
Oh.
The ram is back at home. I'm far more dangerous.
Okay, do I have the okay? Is it alright? Can I just
No, please. You would please? No. Mm-mm.
I'd
Okay,
like
but I
to see
can
you
do
Hey,
try.
something.
hey,
You just have to
hey,
drag my
okay.
unconscious ass out.
Oh, both of you. Okay, okay. So,
Use your
sorry,
words, Felix.
sorry, sir. I'm gonna be
He doesn't
impolite for a
understand half
second.
of them anyways.
He's being a dickbag, right? Like that is like he's trying to goad us into doing something. Despite what they seem like, they do a necessary thing that we need to. They hunt monsters, all right? They
I'm
are.
sorry. Am I a monster to you?
No, you're not a monster, but they're go. I'm sure they. Damn.
I'd like to see them try to lay a finger on me.
That is how you get fucking punched. That is no. I don't want to do this.
A
God damn it.
blonde man, stupid old fucking ugly ass uniform.
I'm gonna give you 5 seconds to start walking. Or me and my boys are gonna have a little fun today. You said he begins to crack his knuckles. You can see these metal gauntlets on his hands as he like cracks them together.
Hey, hey, Felix,
What
what's
do you
that over
do?
there? And I point behind Felix. Hey, you should look over there. Oh, I can't even cast this properly because it won't
Are
work.
you guys going to start walking?
Yes, I am going to start walking, and I'm gonna start walking immediately because
Quinn and Felix.
obviously. Please, please, God damn it, please.
I just have one last question before I leave.
5.
And
Say the question while you're walking away. Say it while you're walking.
I just want to know if you have someone who's in charge of all of this, or if it's really more of a you sign up and then you're just your own free person with a uniform who joins up with your buddies to hunt.
You gonna report me to the headmaster? Yeah, he's gonna
Oh,
take, he's gonna
that's
take
not
someone
what I
like
said.
you
I'm just
seriously.
curious. I'm just curious if you have a headmaster. That's all I needed to know. Thank you. And I will start walking off.
Cowards.
Yes,
Felix?
and what about it?
Felix?
Is there water nearby?
Can I? Okay. Hey, great. Weird question. Weird. Crazy thought. Could Felix make a Constitution saving throw for me, please?
Okay.
I'll
Hey,
say.
Caleb, I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Would it be within Mage Hand's capabilities to give this man a wedgie?
No.
Absolutely.
Uh,
I wanna splash some water on this dude.
No.
With that con save, what does
Or
that
are
do?
you trying to start a fight without the two physically strongest people
Yes.
with you?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
fucking moron.
I'm walking
I'm
away. What do you
strongest.
mean?
Okay. I am casting deafness on Felix so that he will not hear them goad him into doing something stupid.
But
Oh,
Felix,
I'm just deaf
yeah,
now? Okay,
yeah, you're
cool.
deaf now, but you could still grab. Like, there's like a little like punch stand with like little cups of lemonade. Sat
Why?
there.
This is a magic shop.
Well, like you're
Why is it
outside
a
the
garden
magic. You're
store?
actually out the magic shop, and then there's like little stalls of like people who are like, there's like a little lemonade stand.
Okay, I'm gonna just walk over to the lemonade stand. I'm gonna put down. Let's see how much money I still have.
Just put in a copper piece. One
No,
copper.
not just one cup. No. That's not what we're doing. We're gonna put a gold piece down.
You see the little elven child looks very happy.
Okay, yeah, I think that buys all the lemonade on the stand. We're gonna shape water, and we're just gonna dump it on this man.
As you and Quinn, I want both of you to make magic rolls for me. Both of you make magic rolls for bullying this poor guard. Not even a guard. He's not even a guard. I can't even give him that dignity.
But it's not
Hi, thank you for the raid, Dragon Subcrime.
We're so fucked. We're so
yeah, you
Can you at
guys
least
are.
Can you at least get chased back to the tavern?
Just no. It's okay. You guys, This is great.
I should have cast Deafness
Holly,
earlier.
Felix, and Quinn are getting in the fight with the Sun Guard, who is a notorious gang of monster hunters in the city.
This is the worst fight you could possibly pick.
Absolutely,
Like,
it is. Can I have
Man,
both
just-
Quinn and Felix roll plus their spellcasting modifiers, please?
Sure. Let's test another roll with roll 20, I guess.
Very good. You give this man a solid. Oh yeah, you drench him in lemonade and give him a wedgie with Mage Hand, Quinn, as you turn away. And
Fucking run.
Felix, you can't hear it, but you hear, "Get him, boys!" And I need all of you to roll for initiative.
Can I dash?
Yeah. Can I also get Rypley and Ramsey to roll for initiative, just in case?
Oh, just in case you need backup. I understand completely.
Good job.
Yay.
Poor Holly. She
18.
didn't want this.
Holly lived in a fucking big ass city her entire life. She knows not to pick fights with people.
22.
That's the number one rule of how you survive. You don't fucking pick
What's he gonna
fights.
do? He's a very prideful man.
No, you are a meat flesh bag, idiot. What are you talking about? You are no dragon.
Not anymore.
You have the memories.
Personality.
You have the memories of a
Holly,
dragon.
is that
and
a 5 on your initiative?
I mean, it's a nat one, yes.
Alright.
You have the brain and memories of a dragon, but the fucking
Soul of a dragon trapped in a human body. It's not gonna go well.
One thing I'll never do well, and that's roll initiative.
and you have the self-preservation skills, like I don't even know. There's nothing.
Alright.
Nothing comes to mind. Nothing, because everything. No, like a dodo bird. That's what it would be.
Alright. Meanwhile,
A dodo bird that tries to find you.
I'm watching. Killed the party Teafling with an Eldritch Nightmare Abomination. No offense. Aww. Hey, I'm about to bully my players for making fun of my silly little, vaguely obscure and kind of, no, very fucking rude, sort of gang of monster slayers. Anyway, meanwhile, back at the sort of bar, Ramsey and Rypley, you guys are kind of stuck back there. Ramsey, you wanted to speak to BB.
Yes.
Ripley will accompany him because he doesn't want to make it worse by sitting alone staring at fucking Bender.
Yeah, that's fair. The two of you kind of like.
Thank God I'm wearing a mask.
And BB is kind of sat at the bar next to her is Cat, and the two of her kind of just generally chatting as you approach.
May we cut in?
Oh, sorry, I have to find Southern. Yeah, of course. What can I help you with?
I do not mean to come off as rude, but my associates and I couldn't help but overhear you are on your way to Crossstone.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of the in-between city of the entirety of Caldera. Why?
We have business there as well, and one of my companions asked that I extend an offer for our services in exchange for a ride.
Sure. I mean, I've got nothing better to do. And Benner needs to get better with company, so all around, I don't see any negatives to it. We were planning on leaving later this evening just so I could, get back, kind of socialize, but I think your friends have kind of ran off. There was more of you earlier. She kind of looks between the two of you.
They will be back.
Yeah, I think they had to find some kind of ingredient for a cure. That abyss slime stuff. They're trying to find kind of a cure for it with it. None of us are really divine in that, like, curing nature, so we kind of have to makeshift some stuff.
Hey, you do whatever you gotta do. I'm not super into that old medicine stuff. I just kind of deal with things as they come, so to say. Listen, I'm fine with going back towards Endora and doing a little circle if we want to go pick up your pals.
You said you plan to leave this evening?
Yeah, but I mean, I got Cat right here, so...
We don't really want to cut into your personal business. Whenever you guys have to leave, we'll just tag along.
Yes.
Alright, fair enough. Just let me know if you've got anything you need from me, alright? Least I can do. I'm feeling hospitable, besides the fact that one of your friends blasted me with some loud magic earlier.
I appreciate that.
As Phoebe she leans back and, leans up against the bar and sips her drink. Both of you hear this loud wailing outside,
What is he saying? What's he saying?
Ripley, you hear...
I'm gonna go outside to investigate.
You hear... Yeah. I mean, you don't even need to go outside. You hear it from inside.
No, I mean, I want to go outside to see what's wrong with him.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you hear him say, I sense trouble. Trouble on the horizon.
Ramsey, come on.
I am on my way.
Let's go. Ripley, can I see them running, or do I have to, like...
I mean, no, they're deep in the city. They're deep in the city at this point. But
Ripley will put his hand on the hood. Alright, just point out where they kind of are.
You see Bender look at you, like one of his eyes slowly kind of turns back into place to look directly at you, Ripley. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. Or
Why?
You can choose to fail it.
I'm concerned, so I'm going to.
Alright.
That is a 10.
That fails. Ripley, you see a quick flash, like a quick vision in your head of these people in armor with weird colored cloaks and your friends in like the midst of a fight deep in the city of Endora. You see this flash. And then you hear Bender go, I am a prophet! I only speak the truth!
God. Fuck. Ask first before you do that.
I am a prophet. Alright, Ramsey, you're just hearing, ah, rah, 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 rah.
Ripley is responding back in common.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, right? They're in... They decided to piss off some guards or something. Come on. I'm gonna...
I mean,
just...
you see, as you say that, BB kind of looks over, gets up, and she kind of stands up, and she's also like, I'm sorry, what now? Did Bender have to use his weird vision thing on you?
Yes, and I would prefer... Yes, I would have been fine getting this knowledge if you had asked first.
Sorry, he does that sometimes.
My friends decided to piss off the wrong people. So we'll be back. Come on, Ramsey, and I'm gonna just start going.
You two want to ride?
Yes.
Sure.
Hop in the back. We can move triple the speed. She immediately goes and swings into the front seat.
I love BB.
Yeah.
There's no roof, right?
No, it's open. You can just hop over the side and get into the back.
No, I was more because I wanted to like, fucking Black Panther style, like be clung onto the roof.
Oh, there's no roof.
I know. And I don't want to be on the hood because then she can't see.
Yeah, so you can get in the back. It's no worries.
Can I like hang off the side of it?
I mean, yeah, you can lean out of it. I mean, that's not necessarily safe, but it's fine. It's fantasy, whatever. Yeah. You as you begin to drive off, you hear Bender go, and then you, Ripley, you would understand. Adventure awaits. We are off. And then you immediately feel as the car itself begins to sort of turn this like bright blue hue. It's normally this matte sort of shiny black color. It kind of begins to glow with this bright blue arcane energy. And BB kind of goes, all right, hands, feet, heads in the vehicle at all times. We're about to blast off. Do you obey?
Yes.
Ramsey?
Yes.
Can I
As you-
stand in the car? Like, can I hold onto the front seat and
Yeah,
stand?
you could do that.
Okay, I'm gonna do that because I just want to be prepared for.
Yeah, as you stand there to hold on, you feel this sort of lurch as the vehicle begins to move at insane speeds, kind of just like a full drift spin out and just blasts off in the other direction, moving at this like insane speed. As you could see, BB's like drift driving, like swinging down the roads as you begin to just blast towards it. You aren't gonna make it there for the first round of combat, but I'll let you know when you guys get in. All right. Meanwhile,
I mean, we're in initiative, so we'll know when we're in.
we're at welcome to initiative. I'm actually gonna put on my battle music now. Yeah. You guys asked for a fight, and I didn't actually think you would fight them because I had a little bit more hope in you. Sorry, that's on me.
I tried, okay?
No, you did, and I appreciate that.
My
It wasn't.
defense, he did describe in detail how we like to kill dragons and, you know.
Okay, I don't have a proper map. So
Forest map, let's go.
no. This is like a city, so we're gonna grab our player tokens.
Ah, yes, the public pool, hence everything being white.
Okay, why is everything so big?
They're huge.
If this was a public pool, it would not be this clean. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, you're right.
Sorry.
NPC.
Alright,
Whoa.
I'm just gonna say controlled by all, and can you move Rypley on to the top of the page, please, because you're not in the battle yet?
Like there.
No, like up top, like up top. Do not go near the NPC, like up top. Thank you. I'll ask you to do the same with Ramsey, please, because you're not in combat yet. Hello. Okay. That's why I couldn't select Quinn, because you decided to step there. Okay, don't worry about your friends. Your friends are not in combat. They're not here yet.
That's so far away.
You guys are kind of standing about here. Holly, you're just behind them. These guys are about 10 feet from you, because you are walking away.
And there's me trying to drag both of them. Unsuccessful. Oh, no.
Oh, that's a lot more than I thought.
There's 5 of them.
Also, Felix, you are deafened until like.
I mean, you can uncut these wide.
I didn't mean.
You can unconcentrate on the
Yeah, don't worry, I
spell.
will.
There we go. All right. This one is the one that this is like the main guy. This is the guy that you've dumped.
Okay, I was gonna say put a thing on him.
Yeah, this is like the main leader guy. You gave him a wedgie.
I think the
You hear
wedgie
me?
should slow down his max movement.
It's fine. He doesn't need to go that far to get up to you. He's just going to reach back and just clobber you. Give me 1 second, please.
Oh, ew, is he wearing steel gauntlets like me?
He's wearing iron. Like, he's wearing just gauntlets. They're not like yours, but yes.
Cool, I'm better. I'm stronger.
Yeah. They're definitely gonna hurt. God.
I'd laugh so hard if you said they're definitely gonna hurt and then he missed.
That would be funny.
That's shit. Shit.
I love the different Andrew Garfield references in today's thing. Like, we had Andrew Garfield Spider-Man from Dante, and then I am a prophet from Caleb. It was very good.
It wasn't intentional, but I do like how it's worked out thus far.
Quick, someone turn 30.
Age rapidly. Do it now.
Wait, now!
Also, I realize, because I prepped my spell list this morning, thinking, hee hee, funny, we're probably not gonna do combat today. So I took, I got meme spells, and that does also mean I only have 2 first level spell slots, or 2 first level spells I can use. Only 2. The rest are second level.
Okay, does a 17 hit Quinn? As you, he just goes in and just swings at you with his his just like fully clobbered fist.
That's a good question. Does a 17 hit? I feel like I'm gonna regret this. I'm gonna cast Silvery Barbs as a reaction.
So he has to reroll?
He has to reroll.
Okay. That's a 24 to hit.
Cool. 24 definitely hits.
Awesome. So take 7 points of damage. As you just get clobbered in the side of the head. And then
7?
7. 7 points of bludgeoning damage as you just get punched fully in the side of the head. And as you're kind of dazed taking this punch, he immediately goes back in and just like punches with his like other hand just at your fist. Does a 15 hit.
15 meets it, beats it.
All right, another 7 points of damage as you were just clobbered in this in the face by this dude. His little posse is going to go after him.
So by the way, the Silvery Barbs does give someone of my choosing advantage on their next attack roll. I'm gonna give it to Holly. Or no, sorry, Felix. I changed my mind. I'm gonna give it to Felix.
Alright.
Okay.
Because I think Felix is more likely to fight.
Alright. Alright, so you guys are gonna get punched too. Sorry. I'm not actually that sorry, I'll be fully honest with you.
Yeah, Felix has advantage on the
god, does a
next
soft
attack roll,
20
ability
hit,
check receiving.
Felix?
Yeah, that would hit.
Alrighty, so you're gonna take less damage because he's not the main guy. So you're gonna take 5 points of damage
Okay.
from the first hit.
I can promise he'll regret it.
Awesome. Does a 14 hit, Felix?
That does not hit, no.
Alright, so the second one goes wide. Felix, there's one guy behind you who's gonna go for you. This guy's gonna go for you again. He kind of grabs you by the back of the hair. He's gonna try to, like, yank you. 18.
That does hit.
Alrighty, so another 5 points of damage to you, Felix. And I need you to make a strength saving throw, Felix.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You have advantage, though.
Yeah, DC 16.
I don't know if I can beat that.
You have advantage on
You have advantage.
You have advantage on the roll.
He's been bullying me all night. Oh, there it goes.
You feel his arm. You feel him kind of like clobber you and like grab you by the hair and yank you backwards, and you feel his arms kind of come around you, trying to grapple you and hold you in place. But you quickly manage to just push him out of the way and scramble, getting your bearings, very quickly, as a matter of fact. And that's what he can do. He tried to grapple you. I'm going to do basically the same thing to Holly. Holly, I'm gonna make first roll to hit. Does a 14 hit?
No, it doesn't actually.
Alright, he goes to swing wide, but he's still gonna try to like reach out and grab you. I need you to make a strength saving throw, DC 16.
Mm-hmm.
Or be grappled.
Cool. Okay. Strength. I'm going. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You slip out of his grasp. You crouch down and grab hold of your hat, and his arms just go wide right above you. The second guy is just gonna go for Quinn again because Quinn did initiate the fight. Sorry, Quinn. Does a soft 20 hit Quinn?
A little.
Yeah, so 5 points of damage, please. And does a 12 hit?
No.
Alright, so that one misses. So you're gonna take an extra additional 5 points of damage. The grapple on Holly misses. Did you take damage? Did he successfully hit you? No, he didn't. So, Holly, you're fine in this moment. I'm gonna Ripley, I'm sorry, I'm gonna pass your turn for right now. You're not there yet. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to pass your turn. We'll get to you guys, okay?
I
Felix.
also got to roll
Alrighty.
something.
Okay, so I'm being tag teamed. Excellent, excellent.
Caleb, I think I forgot to roll something. That little thing we talked about that I got at the level up, is that present?
You have it, yeah.
Wonderful. I forgot to roll initiative for it.
You're just hiding in... doesn't initiative go right after yours?
It says in the spell, it rolls its own initiative.
Okay, so 17. What shall I call it?
Snack.
Snick. Let's add Snick to the initiative.
Yes.
Oh,
Snack
nice.
friends.
Snack.
Snack friends. We will be the best of snack friends.
The snack that smiles back.
So it's technically the Snick's turn instead of Felix.
Oh, okay.
So, all of you would see as the sort of crystal-like, sort of long snake-like thing kind of rolls itself out of Quinn's bag, and kind of like begins to coil around his arm. Quinn, what do you want your snake to do?
Well, since I have not given it any command or anything, I don't know that it's technically able to do anything.
Okay, so it's not able to do anything on its turn. But I will say this, on its turn, it begins to slither down Quinn's arm, as you see this sort of like crystal-like snake begin to wrap around Quinn's arm. And all of you are like, that's new, that's weird. Anyway, Felix.
Okay. Okay, I think both of these guys are within 5 feet, right?
Both of the, yes.
That
one's
10
within
feet.
10 feet, yeah.
Well, I can still hit both of them if I use Ice Shard or Ice Knife.
Alright.
So let's try that. Okay, it's gonna be +6 to hit. Let's see if I can get him.
No.
The 19.
To hit, yes.
Fantastic.
Are you hitting this one up here?
It will burst, and it would hit anything that's like 5 feet around it. That's
Alright.
an enemy.
Alrighty.
So if I hit this one, I think I can get. Yeah, I'm gonna hit this guy here.
Could you?
Hit this one.
Alright. Does it
Because
need to
then
roll
I get
any?
this one too.
Hmm?
Because then I get this one too. I got the 19, so I don't think so.
Oh, so are you, so are you shooting this guy?
Oh. The second person is going to, or both of them are going to need to make a dex save really quick.
Okay, both of them can make dexterity saving throws. So, this guy probably fails with an 8.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And this guy rolled a 12, so I think that's both.
That's also a fail.
Alright, alright.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll the d10 first, and then after that, it's 2d6 cold damage. So that's 8. Boom. And then there's the cold damage. It's gonna be 10. So
All right.
18 points of damage.
So 8 points of damage to this guy.
8 plus the cold damage.
So
because of it.
So 18 total. This guy only takes 10. Okay, cool. You see him immediately shiver as you do this, and then he goes, "Hey, you're using magic. That's so fair." And then the other guy goes, "Yeah, it is. Fuck this dude." And then just like they're just storming and they're clobbering you. Anyway, that's their turn. Anything else you want to do, Felix? Sorry, before I move on.
I don't know. Does the lemonade that's dripping off of this guy here freeze?
It begins to crystal a little bit, but it doesn't like keep him immovable.
Darn.
It begins to crystallize a little bit. All right, Quinn, you're up.
Wonderful. I would like to cast Sleep.
Okay.
Actually, I should double check before I say that. Are any of them visibly of elven descent?
Yes. A couple of them are, yeah. A couple of them do look to appear elven. This guy appears to be human. Like, the main guy's human, this guy's half elven, this one's elven. This one also half elven, and then this one's another human. Like, I mean, elves are pretty common in Andorra, like, I'll be honest with you, like, yeah.
Okay, well, in that case, that's too many elves. I don't want to cast sleep.
Okay.
They seem like they'd be bad at this. I'm gonna need the main guy to make a wisdom save.
Okay. 19?
That succeeds.
Sorry.
He is not prone laughing hysterically.
What was your joke, though?
Caleb, please don't make me do this
What
right
was
now.
your
You have
joke,
to.
Buddy?
No, Caleb, please.
Oh,
Please don't.
Fine. Alright, Holly, you're up.
Okay. Hmm. Okay. Mm. Fucking. Oh wait, that's how that works. No, that happens. Oh fuck, that messes up my turn. Shit. Okay. I'm gonna cast. Okay. Here's the plan. I Oh, this is such a shit spot to be in. Well, first things first, I'm dropping Deafin. Obviously. Yeah. And then secondly, I would like to cast. Fuck it, let's just do this. I need a con save from all of them.
Alright. First guy. Con save? Con save. Let me check their con saves. I don't know. Alright. This first guy's a 6.
That's a fail.
Second guy's a natural 20.
Yeah, cool.
This one's a 16.
Succeeds.
This guy is 9.
Fail.
And last guy is 22.
Succeeds.
So these two succeed, the rest, and then also this guy with a 16. So just these two at the corners fail.
Okay. I mean, they take half damage. Oh, it's not a lot. So that's 5 damage or 2 or 3, depending on what you want.
Okay. The others
and
will
the main,
take 3.
And then I want Quinn got fucking cold cocked in the face, so I'm gonna give them. You can roll one of your hit dice. To regain health. What is, and then you do that plus +4 for my modifier for spellcasting.
So it counts as rolling one of the hit dice.
It does not. I
It
do
does
not
not.
believe it does.
Okay.
No.
Okay. So it's just a D8 plus 4. Cool. So hold that D8 publicly. 7 plus 4, so 11 points of health.
Boom. And then that takes an action. Yeah, that's about all I can do.
All right. As you guys are being clobbered, for lack of a better term, you then hear the loud growl of the engine. quickly and rapidly approaching, as well as this sort of like, almost like sucking. Like, almost like air being sucked through tube kind of noise. As you, Holly, you guys kind of glance over, just like back over your shoulder, and you see that sort of shine of the black metallic paint for a second, as, you don't hear it. As you don't hear BB say anything, but you do hear the loud howl of Bender, as you see Rypley and Ramsey just fly out the back of the car, almost like they were forced out. And I need the two of you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, great. That
You
changes
are
my plan a little bit.
Well, you guys basically have to, you are chucked out the back of the car 30 feet from the fight.
That is a natural 1, my friend.
Ramsey, you just, boy, you just see Ramsey.
That's also a natural 1.
Oh my god!
Unless we can re-roll use anything.
I had so much hope for you guys that this
Oh,
would be a
yeah.
cool superhero entrance. The DC was not that high.
That's our team. Let's go.
You guys see this as you see, like, slow-mo style for a second. Ramsey and Rypley, like gauntlets ready, like sword drawn, launching through the air with a slow motion style, and just like in sync, the two of them just splat face first into the cement. But it is Ramsey's turn, and you are technically prone, so it's gonna take half your movement to get up, but you got your turn.
We landed right there.
Yes, 30 feet from the fight.
Oh, great. Okay. Anyway, Caleb, I would like to action surge and dash.
All right.
Cool. Let's see.
Where are you going? You've got 60 feet of, you've got 30 feet of, what are you told? You got, 30,
It's 30 feet because I was prone.
you've
My
got
stuff was
45. You have
Well,
45 feet.
Yeah, technically, if you stand up before you use the movement, then
Oh, cool.
that would
I'll take
consume
it.
15, and then you're dashing to add 30 feet of movement speed.
Mm-hmm.
I
Alright,
think
very
even
nice.
regardless, technically, it just consumes half of your normal movement speed.
Yeah, so you got 15 feet of movement.
Thank you, smart people. Anyway, Ramsey's gonna run up. He looks toward Rypley for a moment. He just kind of nods.
He's face down still.
Oh,
It's not his turn in initiative yet.
and I'm gonna run up to this one right here, and I would like to use my bonus action, Fighting Spirit, to give myself 5 temp HP and advantage on the attack I'm about to make.
Cool.
This is non-lethal, but that's a 22. Non-lethal. A 22 will do.
All right. 22 points.
Okay, great. That's a D8 plus 6 as Ramsey's gonna go in. And I'm just gonna swing. That's 14 points of damage.
Damn. Okay. This is one of the guys who failed earlier, right? No. Yeah. So.
I love Ramsey Novak.
Yep. You slash at him, he kind of like groans as he goes to turn towards you. Suddenly this guy is not looking as confident as he was before. He just looks at you and goes,
Run.
"Who the fuck are you?"
Run!
Make an intimidation check.
Lovely.
Hey, Ramsey. I just want to say it real quick. To all of you. Hey, let's not kill these people. Crazy thought.
That's a 19.
This poor human dude kind of like has this like like sort of the messy kind of brown hair. He looks like he's about to shit himself. Anything else you want to do, Ramsey?
He doesn't, with a 19, he does not run. I take it. I mean, it's not his turn yet.
Alright. Well, it is his turn. This guy does look like he's about to shit himself. And is going to make a break for it, giving both Felix and Ramsey an attack of opportunity.
And Holly, technically, right?
And
Holly's
Holly.
within
Oh
5
yeah,
feet.
all three of you get to make attack of opportunities if you want to just do a melee swing at him.
Oh, fantastic.
Down him.
Let's do
Lovely.
this.
Down him.
No, I'm good.
That's a 24.
Right.
Alright, hits.
Okay, let's see if I can hit him.
Down him non-lethally.
That's oh my god.
Nope.
Fucking
Sorry.
bullfuck.
This is non-lethal, but still 7 points of damage.
Non-lethal. You just kind of like take the blade and just like crack it in the back of his skull, and he makes it about 5 feet before just falling unconscious, like just like face first, much like you just did into the concrete, unconscious.
Yay!
Oh, hold on, no. Oh god, the rest of them need their turn. This guy is gonna go for Felix once again. Gonna do his swing. That's a 23.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, 5 points of bludgeoning damage, and I need you to make a strength save. Is he's gonna try to grapple you?
Sure. Let's do another one.
Yeah.
So confident right now. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You just fail as he wraps his arms around you, pulls you back. Ramsey, you see this as he has Xerath in a grapple. Xerath, your movement speed is 0 for your next turn, just so you know.
That's fine.
And you have disadvantage on attacks. So, just so you know. This guy over here is gonna go for Holly. Holly, that's a natural 1. I don't think that hits you. 22 to hit, Holly.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
All right, take 5 points of damage as you were just like punched in the jaw. These guys are not drawing their weapons. You notice they are just punching. You do see that they do have swords at their side. And actually, I'll say this guy over here, seeing that Ramsey's pulled out his sword, is going to pull his out, and he's going to go slash at you, Quinn. First attack misses with that. Why isn't this loading? But I believe that misses. That's like a 10.
10 would miss.
10 would miss. Does a 17 hit?
It does.
Alright. So you see he pulls out this longsword, and immediately goes in for a strike that's 12 points of damage as he just slashes you. Non-lethally, but like does like a deep cut across your shoulder.
So how much was that? 7 points again?
12.
12.
That was way more than you thought.
Mm-hmm. Look,
Lovely.
once they start using weapons, it gets tough. And that's his first strike. He does get a second strike. Sorry, that's a natural 20.
Okay, what's the damage?
17 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
As you are slash Quinn by this one dude. And this guy kind of looks over. You see the main leader guy looks over at all of you. And he goes, "Oh, you didn't think you could do it yourself, so you called your friends? That's a bit silly." He looks over. I'm gonna quickly measure.
Who's he looking at?
He's looking behind
Saying
you.
that too?
Oh yeah, you're
No,
right.
but who he was speaking to.
To you, well, to all of you.
Okay, well he's not getting a response from Quinn.
Are
Because
you
Quinn
down?
can't respond. I'm downed.
Oh no, Quinn!
That first hit point me at 14 hit points, and
Oh,
then you hit me
no.
with 17. Yeah.
That's a bit silly. And then he's gonna look back over at Rypley. Fuck.
You can write it down.
Rypley, who is laying on the ground.
He is face down right now.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me with disadvantage because you.
Why?
are
That's
prone.
so stupid.
You're prone, and he's hitting you with something.
Fate die doesn't count on these
No.
saves. It's just checks.
Yes.
Huh.
Anything in your skills bar.
Natural 1.
Sorry.
Not again.
I'm not a fighter anymore. I can't do fucking rerolls,
I know.
and I don't have any special abilities. I don't have reactions.
I'm sorry, buddy.
I literally don't. And my only reaction is attack of opportunity.
How many hit points does Rypley have?
40 exactly.
Okay, good. So you're gonna take 23 points of damage as you see he just
What?
raises
What the
up his
fuck?
hand. He raises up his hand and clenches his fist as his action. And you, at first, those who are still standing, sorry, Quinn, don't see anything. But you see, Ramsey, you see just out the corner of your eye this bright sort of beam of light shoot down from the sky and crack against Ripley's back with this loud sort of loud sort of crack as you get pushed into the pavement a little bit further, Ripley. That is the end
Am I
of his
like
turn.
a fucking Bugs Bunny hole in the ground, like a Looney Tunes?
Yeah, there's a little Ripley-shaped hole in the ground now, but it is your turn, bud.
Okay. What for starters? Why me? Fuck you for starters.
'Cause
But
because you were prone.
So
and he
I
knew
can't-
he could get a good
okay.
shot on you. He's a dickhead. He's gonna make
So-
some dick moves.
I can't move through him. This person, right?
No, he's an enemy.
Okay. So from that point, it's
Quinn, you don't need to make death saves, by the way. This is non-lethal damage. These guys
Rip.
aren't out to kill you. So,
Okay. Good
yeah,
to know.
okay.
Just so you know, like when it comes to rush your turn, we're just gonna skip over
Okay,
it until somebody
how do I
heals you.
want to word this?
Um,
So if
oh.
I'm like stuck into the ground more, Ripley's one hand raises and plants itself on the ground. That hurt. He it is slowly pushing himself up. That really fucking hurt! And I'm going to rage. And as Ripley rages, a small, I won't say small, a fairly sizable gale starts swirling around Ripley in a somewhat greenish light. Kind of like a darker minty kind of green.
the Animos world from Genshin
Yep.
Impact.
Pretty much, yeah. And all as Ripley, he pushes himself up using the wind, and from beneath his mask, you can see his eyes glowing the same green color, and all of the body paint is the same. With that, how much movement do I have?
I mean, you still have half movement. Unless you want to push yourself 5 feet, so you've got your normal movement plus 5 feet.
Okay, well, so what's half of 35? Can I, like, make it here?
Yeah, easily.
Okay, actually, I'm gonna go right next to Ripley. It's almost unnatural as it feels like the wind is almost carrying him. And I want to look like just right at this guy and just yell, "Get out of my way!" And I'm going to airstrike him, and he has to make the save.
Okay, con save?
Strength, actually.
Oh, strength. Okay. That
Does-
is...
I'm assuming an 8 doesn't hit.
8 doesn't hit, but he did roll a 15 on save.
Well, it's a 12
Okay,
save.
so
So
he
I
saves.
miss, and I use my bonus to rage.
Alright.
But now, this guy, Ramsey, and Tolly and Felix can feel. It's not damaging to them, but they can feel this effects of this.
Wind just begins
Small-
to kind of whip around you
Yeah,
a little bit
this
faster.
small tornado spit just focused straight on Ripley as he's the eye of the storm.
Alright. Does your snake do anything, buddy? Quinn? Does your Quinn, does your snake?
Sorry.
Sorry.
Thought I was muted, so I went to unmute before I talked and then realized that I wasn't muted. Yes. Yes. My snake does do something. It's going to kind of wrap around me and become medium.
Alright. So, on top of Quinn, I'm gonna need to make a token for this later. God damn. I didn't think about that. Quinn is kind of cocooned by this large, sort of crystal-like snake. Almost
Well,
protecting him.
medium. We're not at large yet.
Alright.
Give it till my next turn, or its next turn.
Alright, it begins to grow over you, protecting you, for the most part. Felix! I need some water!
Sorry, what's that?
It's your move, but also Caleb needs a little sip.
I need a little sippy. My throat was getting a little scratchy.
Okay. Just let me know when you're good to go.
Start talking.
Fantastic. All right. So this person's holding me, right?
Yes, you are currently grappled as this guy has his arms like tightly wrapped around you. He's holding you in place.
Oh, fantastic. Could my friend make a little wisdom saving throw, please? And thank you.
Absolutely, he can. That's a 11.
That fails.
Yeah.
And he's missing some hit points, I believe, right?
Yes, he is.
Fantastic. We're gonna roll a d12. It's gonna be 11 points of damage to our friend.
You just kind of see his eyes kind of roll back into his head as his grip very quickly loosens on you, and he just, it falls backwards.
He'll like glance down, kind of brush himself off.
Quinn, go ahead and roll me a d20. This is not a death save, but if you roll a natural 20, I'll let you pop back up at 1 hit point.
Wonderful.
So if you roll a nat 1, just ignore it. Nothing happens.
Oh,
So close. Oh, okay. You're fine. You're still alive. You kind of got knocked unconscious. You just me on the battlefield. It's fine.
Okay, so very clearly, they are not striking at Quinn currently.
No, Quinn's knocked down, and they don't seem to have an intent to kill him.
Cool. Could I grab him and I would like to. Hey, please, I don't want. I'm barely a fighter. I'm more of a medic. I'm trying to just take my friend back and help them out. I'm so sorry. Please don't attack me. And then I would like to try to drag Quinn back, and I want to make a deception check.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a 13.
What's their insight? Yeah. The guy kind of looks at you and kind of like winces. I mean, you've taken out 2 other guys at this point, so you can drag Quinn back 5 feet.
I hate to be that person. The snake would not let you.
That's true. You've got a big cocoon snake around you.
You can try to make a strength check.
Go, Holly. I'm sorry.
It's fine. I'm just trying to save your fucking life.
Yeah, but the snake doesn't.
You
No,
shit,
fuck that.
asshole, I
Fuck
grabbed
that. Fuck
Okay,
that.
So I
Yeah.
grabbed both of you.
But the snake has a higher modifier.
No,
so...
it doesn't fucking matter. A natural 20 is a natural 20. We obey natural 20
Yeah,
laws.
but my
No.
point is, but what if it also gets a natural 20?
I do want to
you,
see if
try
it
it.
rolls a
No,
natural
fuck you,
20,
try it.
Caleb.
Yeah, fuck you, try it.
Caleb, that sounds really funny. Yeah, let's
Wonderful.
go.
It also has advantage since it's medium.
Oh.
Why does that have
Cool.
advantage?
Damn.
Oh, yeah, true. No, still
It
not
has-
enough. Even with the,
I have
with that
I have
plus
the
1
stat sheet
modifier.
pulled up.
The snake kind of coils tightly around you as Holly pulls you back 5 feet.
Don't fucking. I imagine it's like looking at me, like, and I'm trying to keep my hands away so it doesn't bite me, because I saw this snake appear and now it's growing in size. I'm concerned with this, what's going on, because Quinn has given us no explanation of this snake. Holly at some point just kind of assumes it's a wild snake and is just trying to make sure it doesn't kill Quinn. So I'm going to. Can I actually drag back further with a nat 20?
Sure. Yeah, with a natural 20. Where do you want to go? I'll let you go back here.
Yeah, that's where I want to go.
You gotta drag yourself through Ramsey and Rypley. Rypley's like fuming in this moment.
Excuse me. Yep, right. Go. Nope. I'm just gonna. Yeah, going underneath, and I'm gonna drag through his legs.
Yep.
Yeah. Excuse me. Yep. Yep. Sorry about
You
that.
can go through your allies. That's the thing.
All right. And then I will rub my hands together, clear, and then I want to first level cure wounds and to wake up my fucking friend.
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
That's 9 points of healing.
Go ahead, take that, Quinn. as you slowly wake up and you feel this cold air now pushing against your face, and you're kind of a little dazed, but you manage to wake up and your snake is coiled around you tightly. You wake up.
Up and Adam, we need you here. And then that dragging that took all my movement, so I'm just gonna stop at that point. That's my turn.
All right, Ramsey, you're up. At this
Ramsey,
point,
yes, sorry.
you could tell that they're kind of standing back. They're still glaring and scowling at you, but they don't appear to be taking any. They got 2 guys down. They don't appear to be taking an attack action right now.
All right, lovely.
They don't look very happy though. If you do want to punch one of them in the face.
No. No, Ramsey's not
Dragon
that much of
subscribe,
an...
You're my favorite person! Ramsey, roll me the D100, would you? Would you ever be so kind and roll me a D100? Ramsey Novak, my favorite character. Oh, my lovely little lad, rolling me a 72 on the wild magic surge. Sorry, but I'm about to ruin your day.
Whoa! Okay. I'm excited.
Oof. Okay. You watch as, Ramsey, as you prepare your action, whatever you're about to do, you kind of feel as everything around you begins to gravitate towards you. Holly and Quinn, you guys kind of feel jolted as you feel yourself pull over five more feet. This guy's gonna get pulled closer to you. This is gonna get pulled closer to you. These 2 are getting pulled closer to you. And these guys get pulled closer to you as well. As
this
everybody in this area is gonna get sucked in closer into this tight area. As you sit there, almost like gravity
Someone's
is
in my way.
almost like people are being pulled towards you in this moment. That's what happens. You still have your turn.
Oh, great. So they just keep...
They just get sucked towards you quickly. Almost like gravity shifted for a moment.
You know, Ramsey was going to try to gather the party, so...
I mean, successful.
Great. I think he's just going to look toward Felix and Rypley, who are directly in front of him.
Let's go.
And just, yeah, start heading back. I think he's going to help Holly drag Quinn and hope that the car shows up.
No.
Some fights... No, we're not... Hey, you guys over there. You good if we just call it a day here? You know, we both have better things to be doing. We're all adults here. It's smarter if we all just go along our way for the sake of both of us and both of our health, so neither of us have to pay for expensive, clerical treatment.
Get the fuck out of here.
We're trying to, all right?
You see the kind of main blonde human from earlier kind of scoff at you, and he goes, "You're just a bunch of rats. Get out of my city." He's starting to back up. He's gonna go and grab his unconscious buddy by the shoulder, who's in front of Zeref. He just grabs him by the shoulder, pulls him, just beginning to pull him back, disengaging from the fight.
No, I personally would really like to speak to your boss.
Fuck you.
Please. Hey, you can talk to their boss all you want. Once you are not, a sneeze away from death, let's just fucking leave.
I'll sneeze away from death. How dare you say that?
Ramsey, that's all you're on taking for your turn?
Yeah, unless I can make a perception check to see how close the car is. Like if they're gonna pick us up or if they just left us.
30... Yeah, no, BB's waiting 30 feet from you.
Then yeah, I guess no, he's just gonna keep on heading toward the car to get everyone.
You do see, they leave their one guy kind of just there, and maybe one of their friends kind of goes over, grabs him, and then the 2 of them kind of begin to navigate back. But you do see them actively grabbing their friends and walking back.
As they're doing so, can I eye them? Can I do an intimidation?
Sure.
Cool beans.
Roll intimidation. Rypley, technically, if you want to do something, I'll let you make one more roll.
Yes, I do.
What would you want to do, buddy?
Okay.
Try.
You see them disengaging as they just take a movement to move.
Okay, so with ranged airstrike, can I...
It's only a 16.
I know I don't have a spell slot, but can I strengthen it by a second die and take that equal amount of damage to do the ranged attack?
Absolutely.
Cool. I'm gonna walk one step forward and absorb the entirety of my swirling gale in front of me, and throw an airstrike right at the leader.
Right at the back of his head.
Yep.
Surprisingly, he has not taken that much damage.
Fucking 11.
I'll say this. It contacts you, poof, and you see his cloak kind of bellow for a second. And he turns and he looks at you. Go ahead, roll 2d6 for me and take that damage, please. Because it contacts with him, but you see the plate armor he's wearing covers him a little bit too much, as he was not affected by your punch. And he just looks at you and he goes... And he just kind of looks and just kind of spits on the ground in front of you. You got better beasts to fight. He kind of looks
Rypley will remove his mask straight in front of him.
I said I want to speak
there's-
to your boss.
His eyes are not human anymore.
He kind of looks at the two of you. Doesn't really make much of a face.
Do I still get a bonus?
Bonus to what? Intimidation? Yeah.
No, do I still get it? Do I still get one bonus attack?
Oh, yeah, if you want.
Great. Well, I can't do an airstrike anymore because I can only do it once an attack.
Sorry.
But I can only do the, Wait, hold on. I need to double check this. No, I think it is on the first strike that it's in the extra damage. But I don't have any more ranged, so...
You just see Rypley run at him.
There's still, like, a remainder of... There's still a bit of remainder of the swirl around him. I'm not doing it. Just straight punch. It's cocked, but it's a 25.
That's a 25. A 25 will hit him.
It's the most nat 125 I've ever seen.
Yeah.
11
points of bludgeoning.
13. No, because I'm still raging.
Oh, true.
Straight into the face. Like, I want to punch his teeth and see if I can break them.
You roll and just punch him straight in the jaw, like straight in the mouth as he looks back at you. His head kind of reels back for a second as you see he looks back at you. A little bit of blood begins to trickle from like the corner of his lip as you like split his lip with that eye, like the steel on the edge of your gauntlets, Rypley. He just looks at you and he just goes, "You fight like an animal."
Rypley will.
He didn't take his turn, so.
Rypley will bear his unnaturally sharp canines towards him.
He's gonna roll an insight check. Oh my god.
He's not hiding it.
Well, he also rolled a natural 20.
Good for him.
Yes, damn.
You see, he stops.
This man knows monsters.
As you bare his teeth at him. You see, there's a moment when his eyes widen. I didn't know they allowed werewolves in the city. And you see, as he says that, his two friends kind of peek their heads kind of turn, like they're kind of holding on to their unconscious friends who are like slowly starting back to wake down. But you see their heads kind of turn, and as he says that, they look at you, and they immediately reach for their weapons.
Rypley begins to laugh at that statement. He's a human, right?
Mm-hmm.
Man, you human tops are so funny with your fairy tales about werewolves. I mean, the thing is, they are real. Except, they're not from here. That's the funny part. I'm something much more terrifying. I can't really transform because that's a bonus action, technically.
Technically, you've already used your turn.
Yeah. Unless you want to just let me for fun.
Do you wanna?
Why not?
Hey.
Fuck yeah!
Ripley's body, his knees will begin to somewhat shake and buckle as he falls to the ground. As his body he'll also unclip his his little shoulder cloak, and his body, all of his his bones begin to crack and pop out of their sockets. As his muscles begin to expand, grow, and flexing and growing, as fur matching his hair color begins to start rapidly sprout from his body. How tall is this guy?
About 6 foot.
Cool. As Ripley stands up, he is 3 inches taller than him, as there is now a 6'3" large bipedal wolf standing right in front of him. Can I roll an intimidation check out of curiosity?
Absolutely, you can. As you transform, pulling yourself into place, this guy over here who's like clutching his friend, trying to
16.
pull him back to, yeah, fuck yeah, yeah. You see,
there's still like the
you see
fucking
all of them,
swirl.
their eyes widen, and you see this guy who's just out of your swirl reach, just because he had to grab his friend, and he's dragging him back. He looks at you and immediately reaches for his sword. And he goes, "Werewolf!" And then he like turns and like shouts to the crowd as you see people begin to scatter. You're in the middle of a shopping district. People begin to shout, and you begin to hear as he shouts that people. You hear the very distant, like, sort of. You hear the distant blow of a loud horn in the distance, Ripley.
Oh, God damn it.
You guys fucking happy? Is this what you fucking wanted? You guys are so fucking stupid.
Quinn?
Damn it.
I'm gonna,
Quinn.
I'm gonna punch the shit out of that man.
It is Snake's turn. Snake is now large and not wrapped around me, but beside
It just keeps wrapping around you.
It's like,
No.
I don't have a snake token for you. I'm sorry.
Okay, there's a large snake next to me. That's all you need to know.
A big snake.
Would you like the duck token?
What the f-
You know what? Sure. Big duck. It's a snake, but it's a big crystalline snake.
There you go. I don't have a snake token. We're gonna have to make one. I'll make one later. I'll make one for next session. But yeah, it's fine. All right. He's just gonna sit there. That's it. Snake's turn. All right, Felix, you're up. You see this happening, and you see immediately, not only with that intimidation, panic begins to set in these people's eyes. They were kind of cocky, thought they were better than you, and they're like, yeah, fine, like, whatever. Like they knew that they lost that fight, and they were willing to retreat. But now that Ripley's transformed, you see just, like, the set in of panic sit in these people's eyes, and they reach for their weapons.
I don't think I have anything draconic I can do. I'm too human still.
You're a little too human, but, I'll say this. The intent of these guys switched from, yeah, whatever, we're fighting you because we want to prove that we're better, to, we're ready to fight you to kill you. You can tell. As they're, like, grabbing their weapons, and these aren't like, non-lethal smacks, like what they did with Quinn. These are, like, they're preparing for something difficult.
Okay, I don't have a whole lot left I can do. Do they look, like, not well?
A couple of them, I mean, they've all been hit at this point.
They've all been hit?
They've all been hit at this point, yeah.
Okay, let's see if I can get close, maybe? Yeah, I think I can go through Ripley, right?
Yeah, you can pop through, you can, like, well, yeah. You can squeeze through Ripley.
Okay, cool. We're gonna go through Ripley. Just go over here. So wait,
I need assistance.
Alright, just run through. We're gonna do another ice knife.
Okay.
Thank God my claws are the same
So
damage type as my steel gauntlets.
A quick dexterity.
Ow!
Quick
Sorry, I've been wanting to do that for a while. I'm glad you finally changed your transformation. Normally it's a bonus action, but because it's your first time and it was a good narrative moment, I'll give it to you. So 10 damage, great. Does it hit? I'll let you keep the 10 damage because that's good. Good. We'll keep the 10 damage. Great. A 17 does hit. Congratulations. 10 damage plus the cold damage.
Let's do the cold super quick. 3, 2, 1. That's 6.
All right.
So,
Alright.
yeah, our little leader friend right here is gonna get the full brunt of it, and then
Alrighty.
his little pal over here gets the cold damage as well.
All right. You see his sort of like stabs into his. Oh, sorry. 17 on the main guy. 17 wouldn't hit.
Oh, really? Damn.
Yes, but if you attack the other guy, I'll give it to you. Because that's what I
Okay.
wrote it down as. I already wrote down their hit points. So if you do it to his friend, it'll hit. 17 does not hit
Okay.
the main guy. Sorry. His AC is a little too high. Sorry.
Darn.
That's guy. I wish you saw. You didn't clarify that before, and I thought you were attacking this guy. That's on me. I should have asked. All right. Quinn, you're conscious.
Hey, Quinn, can you have healing word?
Do I have healing word? No.
Fuck.
You need healing?
I'm at 12 because I did an extra 5 damage to myself. That's just what happens when I use my dumb ability.
Take too long. I had an idea, but it's too far in the turn order. I think.
Just do it. If you're gonna be silly, you gotta go silly.
No. Like basically, I was going to use my familiar for a touch spell.
Ah.
I was gonna like prepare a spell, like prepare action, hold action, whatever, and have it be a spell that my snake would then touch you, and I would cast the spell. But it's too far in the turn order, so instead, I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery on the main guy. Gonna need a Wisdom save, please.
18?
18
Goddamn.
succeeds.
Sorry.
Why is he wise? He acts like a fucking dumbass. Why is he wise? Or are you just rolling really well as him?
He's a paladin, I'm sorry! Holly,
Bitch is
anything
one of
else
you.
you want to do? Sorry, Quinn. You haven't done it. Anything else you want to do?
No, I just really wanted to get off my chest. He's a
Alright.
bitch is what he is.
He's a bitch. He really is. Holly, you see
When did
Ripley
he-
transform, and yeah, the vibes have changed.
For Holly, they really haven't. It's just gotten worse.
It's absolutely gotten worse. Yeah.
Also, I know they came out with an oath of the douchebag.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oath of the frat, bro.
That's some like unearthed arcana shit.
Oh, yeah.
Never heard of
It's
It's interesting.
yeah, it's pretty great.
So, fuck. Okay. Sucks ass. Hey, are you guys actually gonna do this, or can we fucking leave? Because no matter what we do in this scenario, it does not look good for us. You understand that, right? Like, you understand.
I say we deal with the problem now. You really think we can just walk away?
They were letting us walk away. They really were. And now guards will come, and then we have to explain to the guards that. Because who do you think the guards will believe here?
Yeah, you're right. Probably the rest.
Yeah, so let's fucking leave. So, how about this?
Ripley, come on.
Yep.
Please.
Hey, Ripley. Ripley?
Anything else you want to do in your turn, Holly?
I would like to cast. I would like to cast Pass Without a Trace.
I can't even help you eat them like this.
Okay,
Oh,
you
but
cast Pass
yes,
Without a
that-
Trace, giving everybody within your radius silence that you choose, so that you get away
It's-
real. You become real stealthy.
Within 30 feet, so I'm gonna move here.
So to get
So-
everybody.
So how about grab your shit and let's fucking go right now? This is not up for debate anymore. I'm letting you know. We are leaving immediately. You have no say.
His boss.
Wait, say that again?
I'm meeting his boss.
You can meet his fucking boss later, not when we have fucking attacked a bunch of their dudes in the middle of the city. You can meet the fucking boss later. Quinn, you are being a fool. You're acting up. You're acting a fool. So let's, leave in the.
Ollie?
Let's leave in the beast, all right? And then I gesture to the car.
Why is it the car called the Beast?
Because it's
We
a
thought it was a
beast.
creature.
It's a beast.
I-
Now let's leave.
Can they please
And I'm-
change get a custom license plate that says the Beast?
Absolutely, absolutely.
I-
Talk to me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stealth.
Okay.
I'm gonna stealth.
Roll
after
play.
yelling at every
I'll let you roll a stealth check.
single
Yeah.
individual one of these fuckers, I'm gonna tell them to leave and stealth. And survival of the fittest will claim some of them. That's 22.
That's a 22. Holly, you managed to kind of duck and hide a little bit, just kind of basically in plain sight. Ramsey.
Ramsey is going to look between the chaos that's about to unfold in front of them, and then toward Quinn, and the snake, and Holly.
We should go while we can.
This is
Ramsey,
directed at Quinn.
I need to talk to their boss. And given your family, I think you might want to as well.
Whoa.
Quinn's about to turn me in.
I'd like to roll a quick insight check.
Mm-hmm.
Like peace is an option. Kill them.
Can I roll a deception check?
That's a 5. I don't know that you need to.
No, I want to see if it gets lower. What's your?
That would be funny.
Your
Roll a
charisma's max,
deception
right?
check.
Yeah, come on, roll
Roll my
that one, Steve.
deception check? Okay.
Your charisma's max, right?
Oh no!
God. The same die roll
I
and
will say
everything.
this, as you hear this, you hear BB from the car going, "What's the holdup? You guys gotta get out of here! Fucking cops are coming!" BB is prepared to be your getaway vehicle at this point.
Bender's we're listed to his iPod with sunglasses on. He has his iPod and his sunglasses.
Yep.
Oh.
Ramsey?
What do you want me to do?
Get in the fucking car. Sorry.
That's at Quinn!
I want to talk to their boss. And I think, being of the family that you are, you might have some leverage. If not, I have a backup idea.
Alright, so we're leaving then, or no?
Yeah, we're leaving.
We're talking to their boss.
Okay,
I know.
Quinn,
I
you
know-
can leave and talk to their boss at the same time. He's not here, and he's not coming
Quinn?
here.
Quinn, I know you got a stick so far up your ass, it is messing with your brain, and I know you can't understand me, but it is not just you right now. There are people who have communities they need to fucking provide for, and they really can't be caught up with the police right now. So please, could you just think of someone else? Please, I'm
Ollie?
begging you.
We've done nothing but act in self-defense, and they've drawn weapons on our friend.
You fucking wedgied this dude, and then he started a fist fight, and then okay.
I did no
To
such
be fair,
thing.
you guys did start it.
You guys did start the fight. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I-
Quinn, you can't. No. Quinn, you started the fight.
I did no such thing. I'd like to roll a deception check on Caleb.
Yeah, my god! No, Steven! Nobody's believing that shit! Fully Holly saw you start the fight. I don't care what deception you roll.
Hey, they don't know that for sure.
Okay.
Listen, it could have been someone else's mage hand. I was turning to walk away.
I love you guys. Okay, anyway, Ramsey, what are you doing? What's your turn? Are you making a move? Are you moving towards the fighter away?
This is really hard. This is really hard for reasons.
Are you going to hide? Because you have Pass Without Trace cast on you, so you can hide if that's what you want to do.
The last thing I'm going to say. Looking to Quinn.
Dudes, I want to finish this session soon.
I know. I'm sorry.
If you give me time, I will help you with this later. You have my word.
If we leave, will you leave us alone?
Make a persuasion check.
With disadvantage. There's a werewolf in front of them.
Damn, these guys racist as hell.
Not even racist. This is what they were taught to
Okay,
kill.
wait, can I assist? Before we roll, damn it, Steven.
Okay, it was with disadvantage, so your assisting would just make it a straight roll.
Which would make it 12, which is what you rolled first. So, either way.
No, that 12 was the deception.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, can I assist?
I was like, I only rolled once. What do you mean?
That is true.
Do you want to assist?
I want to assist as well by just continuing to snarl and bark at them to get them to leave.
Absolutely not. That's still with disadvantage. I'm so sorry. That is the wrong response.
Fuck!
Okay. No, they're not backing down. I am so sorry. You're snarling and barking, asking them to back down. That is the wrong response at this moment.
Wait, Caleb, quick question. Could I use my lucky die to counteract the disadvantage?
No.
And take the first roll?
No. Sorry.
What
that is not what it's used for. Alright.
Worth a shot.
I'm so sorry. That's not, the Fate die has very specific rules. And you see, they immediately go around you. These two who appear to be lesser than their leader.
Caleb, I have one more question. Could I silvery barbs myself to just re-roll,
No,
make it a straight roll? Technically,
no, you can't.
Steven, it's past. Steven, it's past at this point. Maybe bring it up next time, quicker. Not this time. I'm sorry.
Tears.
I'm so sorry. They begin to quarter you, Rypley, as you see they kind of reach behind them, pulling out these long, sort of silvery chains, and they're going to whip them around you. I need you to make a strength saving throw as you just feel these sort of chains be wrapped around you rather quickly as they are trying to tie you down. No, it was a strength. Which you're pretty good at, so.
You just cursed it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's the curse words, saying you're good at it.
I'm sorry.
19.
19 does save. You feel the silver kind of wrap around your body, and you quickly push it off as they kind of fall back to the ground. They have to take their action to roll it back. They kind of begin to roll it back up. As you see the guy in front of you pulls out his long sword, and you see it begin to sort of flash with this bright, like, sort of energy, like, sort of radiant energy. And he's just going to go in, and he starts slashing at you. 24?
I miss being yes, I miss being a fighter when I could re-roll stuff.
I know.
I miss when my friends weren't about to be murdered in the street.
I need you to take 5 points of slashing, and I need another d8.
Because it's magical, I'm just assuming.
5 points of slashing. No, the sword itself, slashing damage is halved because you're raging. That's what I'm telling you. So 2 points of slashing damage, and I need you to take 4.
No, so -2 would be 3.
3. Okay, so take,
Well, it's halved,
3.
so technically that's still
3. So take 3 points of damage. So 3 points of damage instead, and then I need you to take 7 points of radiant damage on his first strike against you.
I'm at 2 health.
Great, he's gonna go strike you again. I rolled a natural 20. So, you see him just grin as he goes, I've always wanted to kill a werewolf, and he just slashes down, like you see his sword kind of
We'll
pierce,
put the
like,
radius
the
up.
kind of,
Oh, that's me. That's Pass Without a Trace.
yeah,
Okay.
you see
You know when I
his
try to
sword,
leave.
his sword kind of plunges into your neck, Rypley. I need you to take.
Okay, well, again, I'm at 2, so unless you do
10 points
the-
of slashing halved is 5, and an additional 11 points of radiant damage. So, I want you to drop to 0 hit points, fail 1 death save. As you feel this poof, and you see, especially you, Felix, being so close to Rypley, you see that strike. It's not like a playful fight anymore. This guy is going in to kill Rypley.
Okay. Oh dear.
Rypley, I need you to make me a death saving throw.
Oh god.
All right,
I might have to do something stupid.
Felix.
Whoa, you
Yeah, you
skipped
skipped the
snack.
snake.
Okay, I
turn.
skipped the
You
snake.
skipped snack.
Sorry.
The snake can heal still.
What's the snake doing?
Snack. Why is it? Oh, I don't have permission to move it.
Oh, sorry. Let me give you permission real fast. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I was like, why am I just like highlighting shit?
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Sorry, you can move him now.
Wonderful. Now I can. Took a second to process. So that's 20 feet of movement. I'm going to grapple Rypley.
Okay. Rypley cannot save against it. Rypley is quickly grappled by the snake.
Wonderful. That gives me 10 feet of movement left. That's 5. 10 feet there.
There.
So Rypley would technically be like there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this at the back.
Oh, thank goodness.
Back. There you go. I'm gonna roll a d20. As you pull him away, Rypley now bleeding out. Felix, it is your turn. But you hear that sort of leader go, "Why are you saving a monster?"
Hey, can I try casting a higher level spell? I know it's gonna hurt me, but
You know the risks. And so
I know
do
the
I.
risk, and I think it's worth it.
Yeah, we both took. Listen, I did it already. Now it's your turn.
It's my turn.
I did a stronger airstrike than I should have.
And yeah, my target's definitely within range.
Cast
It's just
disintegrate. Get rid of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Are you actually? You have that?
Power word kill. Power word kill.
What? No,
Oh.
don't do that.
Higher level. It's like 9th level is. I will
Get
die.
bent.
What
Die
spell
for
are you
the spit.
casting?
Disintegrate at 6th level.
On this guy? On the main
On
leader?
this man. Yep.
Okay, go ahead. Make me that Arcana check to see if it even works. And you know what
Okay.
happens if it doesn't work.
I do know what happens if it doesn't work. I know what happens even if
Do you
it
wait?
does
Do you still
work.
have? Do you still have your D20?
Yeah, I still do.
Yeah, because you were.
But it's
going-
Arcana, so I also get advantage.
You get normal advantage. From just being
Let's
cool
try
and
this.
hot and sexy.
Okay.
That's a
so-
27, Caleb. I think it works.
Go for that natural 20. Go for that natural 20.
You sure? I don't
Shoot
think
for the
it's gonna be a
stars.
natural 20.
Okay.
It's a
And worth a
25.
try, though. Really, I mean, you normally have advantage on these rolls. So, you're not even wasting your fate die. Yeah. Go ahead. He needs to make a constitution save, right?
No. I think it's a dexterity save. Let me double
That's
check
worse.
that, though.
That's a 6.
You are gonna kill this man.
Yeah, you're
This
gonna
is
kill
death.
this man! He rolled a 6.
Good.
Hey, he tried
Good.
to kill it first. I do not feel bad.
You reach out. Go ahead, roll that damage. You need to research it. I'm not pulling up Disintegrate right
Okay.
now.
10d6 plus 44 standard.
10d6.
40.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, he's actually don't even
Yo,
roll
you
damage.
love that-
This
you love that
this dude
quirky
literally
little
has
wanted
11
for
hit
life.
points left.
Okay. but
Damn it,
they
I
can't-
could have
How did he
taken him
go?
if I was still up.
I know.
Yeah.
I
You
don't
rolled
even.
damage
I'm
and Ripley would
understand.
get too. Mhm. I
Felix,
wanna see the
describe to me
10d6.
what it looks like as you reach out and just sort of just like that splinter of arcane magic shoots from your hand over at this guy. What does it look like as he ceases to exist?
Well, he's an obsidian dragon, right? I think it'd be kind of cool if he slowly turned to obsidian and then crumbled away.
You see, as you reach your hand out, the tips of your fingers, just for a moment, begin to turn like at that dark black color as you focus in, your rage almost consuming you in this moment that someone would dare try to hurt your friend. As you feel that power reach out beyond, all of you kind of witness this moment as almost like a sliver kind of attaches itself to the side of this guy's face, and he looks back at you with like that sort of anger and grimace. As it begins to expand, his body begins to turn that similar dark obsidian color, and that sort of anger quickly turns to fear and panic as he looks to you, realizing what you've done. But it is too late already as it begins to spread like an infection, quickly taking over his body. His body becomes covered in that black stone until he no longer moves, and his body simply crumbles and begins to blow away in the breeze that is left from Ripley's unconscious body.
Can I turn to like the two that are still alive?
Yeah, they're fucking. I mean, they're scared as shitless, holding silver chains. Like they were just supposed to be the support. Like.
What about you two humans? Do you want to join him?
What the fuck is wrong with you, man? You can tell that they're gonna run. They're scared shitless.
Pretty sure at this point his eyes are pretty like
very
not
reptilian,
human anymore.
And very yes. And like if one of your hands, for the foreseeable future, Zara, if your fingers are also that obsidian color, just for the foreseeable future, take a point of exhaustion. Love you, bestie. Yeah, you deleted a man from existence. I'm gonna say this. At this point, these guys are running. Quinn and Holly, what would you guys like to do? I'm gonna say you guys get your turn together. These guys are fucking running.
Ripley gets 13 points of health.
All right.
Yay.
Ripley, you feel what would have been your life fleeting from you for but a moment. And in those moments where you felt yourself slowly fading away, you begin to hear the wind kind of picking up around you. And it gets louder and louder. And then quickly stops as you hear the panicked cries of, I'm sorry, leave us alone! What the fuck is wrong with you? As these guys are just scattering and just running away.
Well, congratulations, everyone. We're now wanted for life in this city. We need to leave immediately, and we can never come back here again. Congrats. I hope you are happy, because this is something we cannot come back from. At all. Like, at all. Like, we're fucked. Like, we need to leave this entire... Like, we're done. So everyone get in the car, and we're gonna leave.
Okay.
Now!
Can I have all of you roll stealth checks, by the way, as you kind of...
Am I allowed to? I'm kind of like...
I mean,
Can I roll
I'm
a second
assuming
one?
the snake will ungrapple
Can
you.
no? Can my snake roll a stealth check while grappling?
We all have that
I'm
pass
not.
without a
I'm
trace,
making
right?
an original roll. Yeah,
Yes.
it's pass on a trace, so it's plus 10 to all of your rolls. Your snake can also make a roll.
I'm gonna re-roll because I've been talking a lot, so I need a stealth again.
Yeah, go ahead, please. Everybody roll a stealth check, please. Plus 10 because of pass without a trace.
Oh, fuck.
I will assist with the snake.
Plus
Natural
six.
one.
18 plus
13.
6.
You
Forgot
literally
my
just came
modifier.
back from the Brick of Death, Ripley. That makes fucking sense. It's a 13.
Cool. So
what's
the
18
snake
plus 6? My modifier.
gets 19 for the snake,
Alright.
Or
including the pass without
I'll say,
trace.
Ripley, you kind of clobber
24.
yourselves back up to your feet. The snake kind of like wraps its tail around you, because it kind of leads you towards the party. We'll say that's kind of how it looks.
And a 28 for Quinn.
Alright. Yeah. I'll say
So
with
question.
this. Yes.
Ripley fully doesn't stand up and is just walking on all fours right now.
So,
The
thought.
snake will carry him. It's fine.
Could I,
The snake can also grow one more size category.
as one of the...
What the fuck is this snake?
Because the car was nearby, could
30 feet. still is.
Yeah. Could I have cast Pass Without a Trace on the car? Not so then, because it can't stealth check, I know that.
Mm-hmm.
But so then it doesn't
It's-
leave tire tracks.
Yes, I think, yeah, I'll let you do that. Using the
Okay.
radius of Pass Without a Trace. Yes, you could do that.
And then I... Oh. Okay.
All of you, I'll say this, all of you managed to scramble your way back into the car. And immediately BB doesn't even question it. Ripley, you are still in your wolven form, and she just kind of grabs, there's like kind of a blanket that's kind of like a shawl that's wrapped around Bender's shoulders. She grabs that off of Bender, throws it on top of you, and she goes, hide him! And then just poof! And just blasts
I'm just assuming
off down.
someone picked up his masket and
Oh,
shoulder cloak.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys have that. Easy enough.
I probably grabbed it on my way
Mhm.
over. I was the
Yeah.
closest.
Yeah, you guys have it. But BB instructs you to hide him. Hide Ripley. And then blasts off, peeling out into like an alleyway and like deep, like kind of deeper into the city, but like away from people, and kind of skitters and kind of pulls it to a stop, still within the city walls, but like kind of like moving very quietly thanks to Pass Without a Trace. The car barely making any movements, as you could see, as BB kind of pulls it into like an open kind of like a very skinny hidden alleyway. And BB just kind of looks back over all of you and just goes, "What the fuck was that?" And that's where we're gonna end this session. So,
Alright.
Yay!
sorry guys. Genuinely, what the fuck was that?
Right?
You know,
That guy
That's
was
what-
a
one
dick.
thing
That's
one
what
thing
these
I
are
do want to
fucking
mention is
dipshits.
one thing I do want to mention is when they got to the car, the snake would have shrunk down to be tiny.
Mhm.
Would have been about a foot long and then coiled around.
Yes,
Quinn's
easy.
arm.
Yes, easy enough. You guys, easy enough to do that. Let's do a quick raid. Let's do Smallish Peanut. They're doing some art right now, and I think that'll be very fun. Go show
agree.
Smallish
So,
Peanut
okay,
some
so
love.
question: is this the second time that
All right,
Quinn
thank you guys.
is? Oh yeah.
Sorry.
I
Thank you
thought-
guys so much for watching.
Oh, you're
I'll
back.
see you guys next Sunday. I'm sorry this session was late. I kind of had a full meltdown because our OBS overlay broke. This is what our streams are going to look like until the foreseeable future. But, yeah. Bye!
Bye.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, as you were saying though, Liz?